Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, councillors, citizens, residents, visitors, and welcome back to the Cravenstown streaming complex for this, the main show. I might have to unpause Spotify and then bring the volume down a little bit. And a good evening. I'd say happy hump day is a happy Wednesday, but a happy hump day. But we're already well over the hump because in much of the world, certainly much of the quote-unquote western side of the world where Easter is coming up, the week is shorter. That is, if bank holidays mean much to you. And a good evening to all the fine folks already popping up in the chat. Lovely to come in to an audience and a chat full of things. Disregard this. I've really got to make sure, leave the amount of time that the chat is there for longer, because it's already well populated. So, first in, and good evening to you, Resident Yazogt. Citizen Nuke for prayers. Simi, I was thinking of you. I was like, because I was going through some of my old VODs, especially formerly known as Sand Trooper, now something Super Sandman, popped up in the chat with a very nice memory, well, a sort of bittersweet memory about how a former stream of Cuphead really sort of made an otherwise somewhat lonely birthday make him feel better. And I was rewatching some of that, and it got me going through some of my old VODs. And I remember I was like, Simi, he's one of the regulars. It's really nice to see you again, man. And thank you for having the stream in a tab. You're still not on the first. You're still here early doors. Mile. I wanted to say that in an Italian way, like Ave Mille. Ave Mille. I've got Italian on the brain because I'm trying to learn as well. My other half's Italian and she doesn't speak much English. So we've both gone Duolingo as friends, and I'm slowly going through these super basic ass like kind of la donna, l'uomo like exercises, and she's a bit better with her English, but like not by much. So she's trying to get better as well. So we're doing that. So I've got Italian on the brain. Super class, good evening to you. Citizen Teepers, you so crazy. You know it. If you're Krayven and Krayven, you're in the right place, man. Teepers, how are you? Happy Hump Day Wednesday to all of you fine folks and any and all delightful lurkers. So, catch my breath. Excited, ready. Firstly, thank you for your patience. I appreciate between shows. It's been a bit longer. Yesterday, wasn't able to go ahead. I just had too much on. For example, mainly because it's the end of the quarter. So any of you who've ever run your own business or just know a bit about business or, realize how years break down into quarters. It's been coming up for the end of the tax year, so this the end of Q1, and this period is super hectic for anyone who works in a business, and I work in a startup as my main job, and runs their own business, which I also do because apparently I fucking hate sleep. But yeah, my diary with the things crossed out in it, and you can see that's today with the stuff still getting done. It's been insane. I need sleep. But it has been eluding me. I got a good 6.5 hours last night, which is a record for me, so I'm maybe slightly manic about all of that. Hey Wolf, how you doing, man? So what happened helping out Guild Trials? Well, as you just saw with the visuals, I have 1 day a week. I know you're only joking with the kappa. But I actually did have to say to Evo, for context folks, Evo or Evo Blee, as his name comes up, is our glorious Lord and Master and Bodge and Legate, that because I was bringing this back, and I already work full time and I do a bunch of other stuff, and I also develop apps with my business as well, I was like, mate, I've got like time for one trial a week. So I've done a bunch of the normal ones until I learned them through and helped some other people out, and I've jumped in last minute a couple of times. I can do the learning veteran runs, and that's about all I can manage. But however it balances, if one day if I become an actually genuinely competent tank, and Imperial and Evo have like done everything ever that they want to do and end up in the progress team, that'll be the one night a week I have where I get random moments of free time. I will of course try and help as people have helped me. But yes, that is why, because there are quite literally not enough hours in the day. I didn't realize a normal run was happening tonight actually. So yeah, sorry, sidebar folks, just talking about Bodge dodge runs. So Wednesday nights are when the normal runs would happen. When I had my Wednesdays open, I could go along and help, but now I don't, so I can't. But yeah, I thought things were off for Easter as well, and then a last minute one pops up. Oh, we're looking for some people. And I was like, oh, I can't, I'm stuck. Yeah. So glad you're back. I've missed you. I've missed you as well, my dude. I've missed you as well. So many of you. It's like people are still coming. No, I can't. Not because of the way I do it. I'll come back to that in a second, Wolf. Like still names are popping up. We're about 3 weeks in now since my return, 12th of March, or maybe, coming up for 3 weeks since I started doing this again after the 2 years, 6 months and 16 days off. And like old regulars, old veterans are coming back, and it's really, really nice. And just to answer that particular question, the way, Wolf, as you probably see, the way in which I stream, it's not sort of like just something I have on in the background while I'm gaming. So when the streams are usually being streamed on another guild member's stream, they're just playing and it's there for other guild members to watch. Whereas I actually do a whole show, stream it like a sort of somewhat professional, semi-professional setup. So I'm always, you got me. Tone is lost. Could you imagine the runs though, trying with the way I narrate, I talk in the chat, I'm doing everything, I'm weaving a whole story while like tactics are trying to be given and we're trying to organize it. It'd be fucking chaos. Everything would be such a mess. But I would love to do it, but I would have to kind of mute myself. I'd have to mute myself in a voice chat and be like, yeah, I'm streaming and I'm live, I'm talking to everyone else. It would be a thing, maybe with a group of competent pugs. Thank you folks for your patience. I know I was going to have normally have a show on last night. Actually it worked out for the best because don't know if those of you in the UK, other people in the UK, chances are your internet shit the bed. Mine did 3 times, and that was not great considering I need it for most of my job because I'm on online tools, mainly product management stuff from Atlassian like Confluence and Jira, because I know it's exciting. But then I was on Twitter, and specifically streamer Twitter this morning, and oh Lord. I just caught it's common enough that a few tweets of some people I follow is like kind of, oh, it went down everywhere. So it looks like Virgin, which obviously a lot of people are on, really went down. I was also struggling. I did not have a productive day yesterday at all, work-wise, or the gym. I haven't been today either, but I had sort of a fairly open day. Not much got done. Yesterday was an off day, and even if it was an on day, it was an off day for the internet. But as a little everyone tag for a kind of quasi-official schedule, whilst I still try and find time to update the actual graphical fancy pants one I've made, the one I posted in Town Square yesterday, because it's the long weekend, 4 days off if you're in the UK and probably other parts of the world as well, Good Friday and Easter Monday, I'm going to do a stream on Friday because I generally like to have a break in between each one. The sort of Tuesday, Wednesday thing is just temporary until I can eventually move to London in the summer, and Thursdays is no longer a dedicated office day with a 4.5 to 5 hour commute, because that's tons of fun, but thankfully I only have to do it 1 day a week. I've missed all the crap so far. I'm expecting it to hit me soon. All the crap. I've probably said something, and as per usual, I've talked so fast that I've missed what the crap already is. Oh, but if you be crap by this, the crap up until now, the first few bits and pieces, yes, lots of crap. But you're here for this crap, and that's what matters. Oh, the internet stuff. Oh, you've not been caught by it. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm here for this crap. Yeah, have some crap. All right. And what was it? Monday and yesterday. I can read through what I've already crossed out. What's been going on? Good gym stuff. I'm a bit annoyed I sort of fell off the wagon because Tuesday and Wednesday are normally fairly open days for me on my day-to-day work schedule, but I sort of let slip. I'm still meaning to go today, but I know what it'll be. I finish up here, finish the show, and I'm sort of like mentally, I'm like, kind of knackered. So Lady Cray, as sort of my other half, she's just gone to the gym now, and she's making me look bad because she's out training, looking after herself, and I'm like, I'm going to play video games for like 3 hours. You're no longer a carer. Oh wow. Okay. I've already had some IRL stock on. It's very ship locos on. Okay. I understand, obviously, because I get some of the context of that, having met you in real life a couple of times, and I remember the first time. So you don't have to go into detail of that in the chat if you don't want to. Respect that, of course. But if you want to catch me up in private about that, or in a DM or whatever, do feel free. I'm sorry that you've had some shit stuff go on. It's been a weird, wacky, very odd last couple of years for many people, and obviously for many folks it hasn't been all that great. Hell, you're doing quite well if you're breaking even on good to bad, so yeah, understand. All right, cool, man. Cool. No, you wouldn't. As always, people can put their stuff here. I still try to remember what's important, but yeah. Cool. Catch me up later on that, mate. Catch me up later. I'll hear your news. So yeah, one off day yesterday. Monday been pretty good. Got myself some brownie points. I was a bit annoyed it was late, but got a birthday card to the other half. Moonpig got the estimation date wrong. This was so awkward. I say awkward. Talking to my girlfriend, and I was like, "Hey, have you checked your mailbox yet?" So she's in Ancona. And she's like, no. And I was like, it was supposed to arrive. I don't know if it's arrived. Should I say what it is? No, I don't. She doesn't know what's coming. She goes, I'll go and check now. And she films herself on WhatsApp opening the mailbox, and there's fucking nothing in it. I was like, oh, God. She was crushing. But obviously now she knows. She started checking regularly. And when she got out of work, because she starts work at 6 a.m. and finishes at 3 p.m, and then drives home. And while I'm in the middle of my working day, I'm like taking care of a bunch of stuff going on, and then I just get like a video like kind of grazie mille, amore mio, da 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 da. I was like, oh, it arrived then, sweet, all right, back in the good. She sent me a video of she sent me a photo of the card opened. It was one of those Moonpig ones where you can add a video with a QR code, which I didn't know they could do, which is really cool. And of her opening the mailbox this time, and I don't know if it was in translation or what, but if it was rather good. And hey Kay, how you doing? Where she goes, oh, this makes up for the hours of pain and anguish I had written in Italian and translated over. And I was like, that's my kind of sarcasm. Yeah, it might be a good one. I think I'll keep this one around. So yeah, that's actually about it since Sunday night. New VOD is up. So before we start the gameplay properly, just for a little bit of shameless whoring, I had a couple of new subscribers on the YouTube channel, which, considering it is basically at the moment and has been for a while a stream archive channel, is nice. Lost a couple of others, but hey ho. But yes, going back a week and a half, episode 7 of FTL is up. Bearing in mind we're on episode 12 now, but the 7th stream, I'm getting happier and happier with these timestamp things, and a hat tip to George probably for telling me how to do that. So you can cut to the bits you want. I try and get the jumping sectors and certain crew members coming in, and like kind of poor decisions or bits and pieces are in there, and I'm trying to write some shorter and wittier descriptions with them as well. So if you miss parts of shows or bits of things, you want to catch up, or you like this and my sonorous radio voice tones as a bit of background, it's there. And of course, while I'm at it, because my counsellors are currently away chucking raspberry jam at each other or whatever they do in their spare time, the socials, we've got a tweet out that we're live, so feel free to like it and comment on it and go, Krayven, I am half chubbed just looking at you here right now. That is enough plug-in, and good evening to you, K Majesty. How you doing? What's the crack? What's the story? Feel free, folks. How have your weekends been? How have your weeks started? Some of you, I don't know what you do for a living. Of course, that's fair enough. That's totally private. But if you've got like funny anecdotes of things that have happened, then feel free to share it. If you're here for the bants, the witty humour as we struggle on through versus the RNG of deep space, you're in the right place. And on that note, let's pause yon music here from the stream beats. Move OBS over to monitor 2, minimize voice meter banana, and bring this music up to here to the tunage we're all learning to know and love, and switch scenes. pow. And here we are. And that's where we'll do the gameplay starts for the VOD of this, which will probably go live in a couple of weeks, unless I can use the Easter weekend to catch up on myself a little bit. At the end of the last show, we violently exploded. I thought we'd started a new run, but no, we didn't. Engi Cube Layout B obviously died, right? Okay. Well, we've got a whole new one. All right, I'll remember that this one's it's been an exhausting week, says Kay. In the middle of a big work project and really inching towards the long weekend. I can well imagine you and me both. I'm liking the fact we've got 2 shorter weeks back to back, 4-day weeks and a 4-day weekend. I think that should be the case the entire time. But what do I know? On YouTube, it's on YouTube though. I worked in it like my former job. Let me know if I can recommend any tools and things. Feel free. And of course, because you and I share horrendous memes that will send us both to hell in the same handcart all the time on WhatsApp. Feel free to DM them to me whenever you like. Oh God, I had some amazing stuff pop up on Instagram to show you, but a couple of the reels, they didn't have an external link. Mate of mine, that wrestling meme of kind of, it's John Cena, those have been tied into a couple I saw that fucking fell sideways, nearly pissed myself. I wanted to put them in the back alleys or comedy club, wherever they belong, and obviously fire them over to you, but couldn't get it to work, which was really frustrating. TV's got a dental abscess. Oh fucking hell. Eee. Haven't been able to sleep more than 10 hours since Sunday. Mate, that sucks donkey balls. That sucks. Not even donkey. What's a kind of beast of burden lower than a donkey? Pack rat? Yeah, that sucks the hemorrhoids of a pack rat. Not because to be gross, but just how much that fucking hurts, mate. I'm sorry to hear it. Have you got a dentist appointment lined up? Like to deal with that or get it out? Because that's bloody horrible. Went home for the weekend first. Yes, I think the last time you popped up, you said it was coming up, Superclass. Did you have a nice time? Okay, while we're doing that, ship names. Problem is, I got to go back to the main cam quickly because as soon as I click out, it goes away because I have to do frame capture here. So, oh, I don't have a quick link. Scrapes. To content, nope, work, online content, Twitch, content, ship names and FTL, here we go. Yes, well actually, you know what? There's nothing too untoward on here. I can leave what's up. So we've already done the Dick Insider, the cube. I like square space is very clever if we do an Engi one, and Engi one is as well. I want to get through all the remaining sex references. I must admit, we've had Enormous Penis, Brave Chode, Dick Insider. I think K was Rampant Rabbit, one of yours. Wackus Bonkus and Tubius Destructus Maximus are suitably sort of Latin-esque Monty Python ones that can move us towards the more clever, like the references like Wolf 359 and Squarespace. So I'm leaning towards Rampant Rabbit, I must admit. Yeah, Rampant Rabbit. Okay, we're going to do a Kestrel. Because starts off with some decent guns, knowing now to save up, keep some money behind for A, for a drone system, and B, for an ion weapon. Blaster or heavy, preferably blaster. So, can we fit in the Rampant? I don't know if it will fit with it. Oh, bugger. We could go Yorkshire style. Tit. I like that. Tit Rampant Rabbit. Nope, still. The Rampant Rabbit. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm in trouble. Am I in trouble with the Jewish community now on Twitch? I probably am. Oh, I really want to call it that. Sexually promiscuous rabbi from Yorkshire. To Rampant Rabbi. Oh, it finally worked! It finally worked! It did the actual one! Fucking yes!
Sneed just resubbed for 19 months. Crave one legit.
Simmy. Welcome back to the ranks. I've got rampant rabbi in the brain, all R's of the citizenry. You're not just legit. You're not just Krayven's Town legit. You are prime legit, and everyone can use the legit command if you want to spam the fuck out of the single best emote on all of Twitch. Not that I'm biased. Rabbi for an eye, you know. And last show we had no less than three or four different have a mile, have a melee. Right, it's a twofer.
Mile subscribed.
It's a twofer. Have a melee. I want to do it Italian way because of mainly because of Lady Cray, but also just do you prefer Ava Mile or Ava melee? You tell me, but both of you, I'll carry on with series and do it both together because, hey, that saves me some time. And also, firstly, last show we had 3 different Prime subs, including someone who was a first-time subscriber with their Prime, and a couple of returning people, one at 2 months, one at 6 months with their Prime. I think Teepers, you might have been one of them, actually. And every time it was triggering the wrong bloody thing. And this time you, at 19 months with your Prime Simmy, and it brought up the special 3D crown. Well, thank you so much. What the? Oh, fucking hell, that's our first hype train in absolutely ages. Don't worry about it. Like, I don't expect everyone to be chucking stuff.
Me.
Oh, God! Oh. My world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I have to sing it to get that earworm out of my head. Oh, well done, and thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you. Back to the citizens. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how to plant a fucking earworm. Wolf does it in almost every trial he's in, and I have a love-hate relationship with it because it just drives me crazy. Thank you so much. Simmy, welcome back. Thank you for triggering the proper one. The only place to keep things unique, only stream with an actual legit emote for the word legit. The only place with his town flags and your badges represented in full 3D, animated and created by the streamer, and the only 3D Prime crown because we do things with a bit more depth. Get it in this community. You will of course have access to all your emotes again, be able to take part in the competition, which is immediately coming very, very soon, I promise. The monthly giveaways and upgrades to your lodgings in Krayven's Town, and of course Ava Melee, the same for you, a brand new citizen. Thank you so much indeed. You also dropped your Prime, and in both cases, to both of you, you could have spent that anywhere. You could have spent that absolutely anywhere, out of the millions of choices, literally, as streamers, and you chose to put it here. So thank you kindly. Although I realised, Melee, that was the first month, and you got the standard. I thought you just dropped the normal citizenship, that's what we call subs. I thought you just dropped a normal sub because it brought up the normal 1 month one rather than triggering the Prime one. Yet Simmy, with your 19th month with your Prime, actually triggered it. So very intermittent, but that was the first time the Prime alert went off, which I'm happy. Are you saying you just can't get? Oh, la. All right, it's Earworm Wednesday. Is that a thing? It even works. It even alliterates with the W for worm to Wednesday. Earworm Wednesday. Cool. I'm glad that's a fucking thing. Thank you for all the support, folks. Thank you kindly. Thank you for even triggering a hype train. That's the first one triggered since we got back, and it's very, very gratefully received and appreciated. La. Is that the heart? Is that the reason that my heart beats like a drum? Dun, 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 dun. Oh. I'm appreciating that there's the fact that we skew a little bit older than the average Twitch community, streaming community, means that all these earworms I get, because if someone started trying to type out the tune to Baby Shark, firstly I wouldn't know what was going on, secondly when I did realise what was going on I'd fucking ban them right after shouting, get off my lawn. Okay, to rampant Rabbi, simply because I really don't need the heat of potential wacky anti-Semitism in these ever so oversensitive days and times. We will stick with the original Rampant Rabbit and get through all the sex jokes. Schnee, schna, schnappy. Is that part of the same song? That one I don't know what quite so much. Right, and and with the crew members of the people who are basically throwing financial aid my way. It's my show, and this isn't a democracy, it's a dictatorship. No, let me correct that. Of course Krayven sounded democracy. So one person democracy specifically. So people who've been just throwing bits and primes, you're now the crew members. Congratulations. So Simi, I think we can get a 3DT on there. Plus, you haven't had one yet anyway. A lot of the regulars who've been in have all been named now. Ava Melee and Wolf. I wonder if that'll all fit each. Toxic Wolf. Oh, it does. Look at that. Brilliant. Right, okay, awesome. Yeah, democracy, where every election is 105% in favour of Krayven. Well, I didn't want to go all the way to 110, that would look dodgy, but 105 is fine. At any given moment, the urge to sing The Lion Sleeps at Night just to whim away. That's a Wolf one. He does that as well all the time. Okay, let us begin. Right, okay, I'm going to start the actual gameplay. Well, thank you so much, dude. Oh my goodness. We're nearly there. 10 seconds left to get some emotes. But no, don't. Because by the time, with the delay, it won't hit in time. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for... No, to another 200 bits. Another 200 bits. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Folks, the support is so much appreciated. Right. For YouTube, the gameplay begins here. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. It's got all the copies of the Kama Sutra and a recipe for proper sugar cookies with extra chocolate chips and some other bits and pieces that a bunch of sexless cocoa haters really want to destroy, because that's what entirely makes up the Rebel fleet. At this point, I've seen this screen so fucking much, I'm just starting to make up shit. So if you want to make up stories... for future Federation fleet information openings, or what we might be carrying. You know what, I think that's a bit more straightforward. What kind of vital data are we carrying for the Federation fleet? Chat, folks, townspeople, I open that up to you. If the shit goes dark, don't panic, just fix the sensor subsystem. Oh, really? Irrigation charts for their planters. That's very wholesome and genuinely good to help with farming. I like that. All right, we are carrying irrigation charts, like how to do proper irrigation. Right, we've got a load of fuel, a load of missiles, a load of drone parts, and my bot is telling. What would the rampant rabbit be carrying? An extra large shipment of bad dragon dildos, I suppose. This is why this show is not for kids. Do we go around the top? That one's connected. Yeah, I'm liking this way. If you're carrying the videos of hackers, the hackers say they got from my laptop. Hackers are welcome to my laptop. Probably be me that ends up in prison, not them. Okay, B can only be immediately hailed by a small shuttle. Help us from being attacked by pirates. Right, there's either a trick, or they are regularly being attacked and we're going to get a double bonus. This is a distress beacon. Well, we're fresh. Of course we're going to help. You power your weapons and engage the pirate ship. All right, we can save missiles. We don't need missiles. Burst laser. Oh, they've got... That looks like a little energy beam fucker. Oh, they've got a missile and a regular thing. Let's try and disable the guns first. We'll take the Artemis offline for the time being. We'll maximize our engines to get a bit more dodge. Yeah, burst laser the guns. We've only got one shield to punch through, assuming... Who's our gunner? So, Wolf, you're our gunner. Ava, you are our engineer. And Simi, Captain, you're the Captain, Simi, you're the pilot. Alright. There's just one song in my head. In my head, zombie. Ouch! Okay, there goes one gun. I was hoping it would take out the missile. That's going to take a little while to repair. That's going to hurt again if it hits. Ouch, there goes our... Oh, this is a bit of a... Right, shit, fix that. Actually, definitely go and fix that. We're going to have to use the back door to vent that out. Okay, good. That's their guns fully out. But Christ on a bike, we just lost like 15% of our hull already. That is not good. But with their guns down Actually, we'll aim for the drones next, because with our shields down, this thing is actually doing quite a lot of damage. And it fires really, really fast. Okay, go help put out those fires. You go to the freaking hospital. This is... yeah... don't have enough power for that now. Alright, okay. Right, we're no longer being attacked, but bloody hell. The shield's back up. Go help put out the fire. This is not the start I'm used to, man. Okay, the drone's offline. Let's just keep focusing on their guns. Right, you're back to full. Oh, shit. How is the... oh, the fire keeps spreading. Ava, go to the burns unit. Okay, repair the... right, that's that out. Everyone go repair the hospital. How is this happening? How is there... the rampant rabbit never normally lets me down like this. Right, what the fuck? Okay, you go in there. You go repair the doors so we can vent the frickin'... okay, there go our guns completely. Like seriously, please. Okay, oh my days. I've got to let all that fire go out, like, faster. Ow. Quick as you like. And there goes the last of that fire. Okay, we can re-oxygenate that room. All three of you go repair the guns, please. This is... okay, this is the... if this goes this badly wrong this quickly, we are restarting. Because fuck right off. Okay, burst laser back on. Sounds like you never want to give up. This is the worst start I've ever seen. Especially, I don't normally screw up this. It's you know what? It's because I'm just not using my missiles. I'm like actively trying to be sparing with them, not thinking I'd need them. Yeah, no, fuck off. Naming it all exactly the same. Shut up. That did not happen. Right. Note to self, don't be so sparing with the weapons that you get practically your ship cut in half by the first pirate you see. No one saw that. No one saw that. No one saw someone who's now done multiple runs and has reached the final boss second phase fuck up so hard on the very first jump encounter that we had to restart. We all agree on pain of fucking death that no one saw that. We experimented with a new technique and the good ship Rampant Rabbit said no. And also, hat tip to the developers, we were just able to restart with everything set up. We didn't have to do it all again in the hangar. Good, you're all sworn to secrecy about my fucking incompetence. Doing fine. Yeah, something like it's on the internet with the chat like this is the worst time I've ever seen. Sometimes the good Lord takes a hot shit in your tip. Speaking of hot shit, I've got some chocolate flavoured protein shake here. Definitely doesn't look like warm diarrhea. Tastes alright though. That is Teepers. I love that. Teepers after dark, everybody. Sometimes the good Lord takes a hot shit in your dinner. If you wanted to sum up FTL in a nutshell, perfect quote. Let's promise their help. Oh, the satellite defense system gone haywire. The repair crew can't approach without being fired on. We don't have like Engi crew or a repair drone. This is going to go badly. Boo! You fire a few volleys from a distance to clear the defense systems. No match your weapons. However, the station does not seem happy with your solution. You salvage what you can before there is trouble. What is... I was going to make a final solution joke there, but having already done to rampant Rabbi, I think, better not. Right, well, we're instantly already doing better than before, so that's something. Moving swiftly on. Right. The exact same kind of ship and encounter again. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools and they've tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational when you move into attack. Right, this is probably one we can't jump away from then, maybe. Or as I say at work, my luck is so bad, if we were on a boat fishing and I burst into flames, I could leap over the side and hit dry land. Yeah. I've heard variations on that phrase, for sure. Right, so our engines are at half. Methinks... okay, cool. They don't have a missile weapon. They are... RNG's been nicer. It's got a beam weapon and another beam weapon, so... missile the guns, burst laser, the shields. We'll just auto-fire those. We'll just do with what we know. Yeah, we started off... Oh, I didn't realise you start with different things. So 14 fuel... 9, as last time it was 16 and 8. Okay. Yeah, because this thing's so piss weak, but it's actually really troublesome. Oh, great, cool, fucking great start. Let's miss with all the guns. Who's on the guns this time? Wolf, gotta do better, mate. Gotta do better. Get your eye in. Ah, that's better, good lad. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's the shield half down. Now we just ride it out. Ride it out, as the actress said to the bishop. Okay. No, don't miss twice. Just keep those guns out of commission for a while. I should have put me on guns, being a gunsmith. No, wait. Teepers, you're actually a gunsmith. You are, that's a fucking awesome job. Ava, you're not doing too much in the engines while they're half powered, so let's stick you on the shields to recharge a bit faster. Okay, that beam weapon's probably more powerful. It might be one that cuts through shields. No, it isn't. Alright, we've just got to have 3 hit in a row. Because neither of their weapons are powerful enough on their own to go through our shield. So ha 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 ha. That's more like it, right. That drone's getting irritating. It's just his constant... Actually, yeah, Ava, you're on the shields for the time being. We'll put you back in the engines in a sec. But they... Right, that's how it should be for the first encounter. Christ. Pirate ship destroyed, your ship's system is restored, etc, etc. Okay, Ava. Engineer Ava. Back in the engine room, getting hot and sweaty with the furnaces, loading all the fuel. Right, fleet incoming. Let's jump down to year. Because this one, now this little jump point is nicely connected to about 6 others. So we'll, oh, it's a toll. Pfft. Welcome to our beacon, how about no? We'll regret this decision. Will we really? Right, so no missile weapon's good. I got a heavy laser and a beam weapon. The heavy laser will knock out our shields. If the beam hits at the same time, it will make a bit of a mess. But if we can just take the shields out of commission, we can save some missiles because it would. We didn't get so many to start with. Yeah, work for a defense contractor, but he's doing prototype work. You know what? Because we're so early in, I will actually... Oh no, hang on. Yeah, Teepers, yeah, you'll need to... We'll have to have another... Ooh, oh, that shield came barely back up in time. But we know that it can recharge fast enough. If we get another crew member, it could be you. We'll put you on the guns and then maybe put Wolf on the shields. Because if you are a gunsmith, that is pretty damn cool. No. It's you say, but you're making a funny quip. But the fact you actually do that is genuinely cool to represent in game. Like, kind of a community member's got a career or a thing that they do that can be related to it, and then they got the name character. Fucking hell yeah, we'll do that. Absolutely, we'll do that. Oh, that one snuck through. That one snuck through. We lost a couple of hull points. That won't do. Oh, actually, you know what? Now their shields are very much offline. Should we aim for the guns? Might be a bit smarter. I am surprised they haven't given us a we surrender, take a bunch of our stuff option. Because, yeah, I mean, like... that went poorly for you, but hey, went well for us. Doing prototype work for defense contractor. That does sound like really interesting work. We got lots of... Okay, we jump to there. We'll be one step ahead, bouncing around here. This particular route won't go that far to the nebula. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We can go back on ourselves. Nothing will go wrong. Nothing will go wrong. It's not like the first... It's not like the first time we did this one terribly. A rather large fleet of civilian ships are held up this beacon. It appears a rebel checkpoint. It be a rebel checkpoint. Not everyone is being inspected for possible ties to the Federation. No one has noticed you yet. Now, normally I do the bribe thing. And you might get a nice little reward out of it, but it's a bit of a gamble for the civilians. I've not seen the outcome of doing fend for yourself, attack, and escape. It might not be... The civilians might be less grateful, but we'll get some scrap out of destroying the ship. Because this one, sometimes if you spend it, you don't get anything. You're rolling the dice for getting nothing to getting one captain from the ships quietly teleports over some goods for you. So fend for yourself, attack, and escape. Oh, that's a proper rebel fighter. Okay, one shield, heavy laser, and a multi-laser. Oh, and teleporters. All right, these folks merit some gun usage. We knock out their teleporter early doors. Anyone they'll send over, which will be very quickly, won't be able to get back, provided the missile hits. And then, of course, aim for the shields. So I'm thinking, yeah. So who's in? Oh, just the one. Just the one. Ava, you're gonna. Where are they headed for? Our shields. Hey, Tom. Oh, mate. If you'd literally... Good evening to you. Good evening to you. I tell you what, I was so bad. I was so bad. The first attempt at this, I practically almost destroyed the ship in the very first encounter. Yeah, if you'd fired it off then, I probably would have pissed myself laughing, because that's exactly what it's for. It is for just undermining dramatic moments. So it's very good. Good evening to you, mate. Happy Wednesday, Howie. Now that's in your head. Well, it has now unofficially decided that it is Earworm Wednesday. So we're living up to code. Right, the shields are somewhat down. Missile, the teleporter thingy. Let's aim for their guns. We'll knock the Artemis offline. This is looking to be a roughly equal scrap. See. Wolf is repairing the ship. No, Simi's repairing the thing. And now this one can't teleport back. 3 missiles, a drone wants some scrap. How about now? Okay, good. That's that crew member. Go repair there. Well, that's 3 of their systems out of commission before they try and FTL away. How are things? Pretty good. Played FTL earlier. RNG wasn't kind. Oh, what happened? How did it? In what way did it go wrong for you, mate? What way did it go wrong for you? Oh, and yourself as well. Okay, go on then. Give me the briefest of synopses, if you want to, of how far you got and what killed you. So brand new run. I thought we were already underway with a new run, but I finished the last show on Sunday with that violent explosion, I think, of the Engi layout B ship. Actually, taking the deal might have been better in that instance, but hey ho. Okay, a little bit of... No, I still want to hang on. Because if the first store we come to has got like an ion weapon and I don't have enough money for it, I will be quite gutted. Simi, you need a bit of bandaging up, so... Ava, yes, is... Oh, Ava's getting good at mechanics and beating people up, but we'll put you back in the engines for now, mate. And Wolf, you are already leveling up your gun skill quite nicely. And Simi, Captain Simi, back on the pilot station. Now, this is a story all about how V. Krayven flipped turned upside down. V. Krayven, yes. My legendary first veteran run into veteran Kynes Aegis being carried by the rest of the Proggers team. You died. Well, I figured RNG FTL, an FTL run finishes when one dies, yes. Okay, we can stay... Yeah, we can jump down to there. So we'll do this point next. A violent mechanic checks out. You're making me think now of the American Head Charge song with violent reaction. The captain of the ship claims he can provide services as long as you got the scrap. Hire the mercenary to scout the sector. Hire the mercenary to delay the rebels. It's got drones. And 2 heavy lasers, right. If they fire at the same time, we've only got 1 shield. No need of his services. I think discretion's the better part of valor. If he just had like a beam weapon and a heavy laser, we'd be fine to just beat him without really taking almost any damage. Well, he's got a drone and 2 heavy lasers. He could probably put some hurt on us if, or unless I spent a bunch of missiles. So we'll sack that one off. But yeah, there's a song called, I think, Violent Reaction, American Head Charge. It's so violent mechanic, just put that in my mind. I actually got quite far. It was one of those runs where I really just lucked it. I was massively under upgraded from where I should have been. I got almost 2 random events in a row. There was with crew members dying. That's always the way it is. If you just get lucky and RNG and you spend in different places, and then just that thing comes along that's like, hey, are those all your weak points? Ha 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 ha. Or worse, it's stuff you don't realize. You think, oh, I should be fine on this one, and then for some reason you're not. Even when you go up against something objectively harder and just rip it to bits, it just says X is gone. Oh, you lost crew members. Yeah, the person is gone. That, I hate that. It sucks so much. Unless it's that Engi encounter where you get the virus version back that's like God mode Engi with all his skills in gold. You arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request from a mercenary ship to aid him. Shall we respond? Yeah, go for it. Your ship seems reasonably equipped. Afraid of carrying them. Shipment of my goods is a week late. The fools flew through a pirate-filled sector in their haste, and I fear for the cargo's safety. I'm looking for a less incompetent captain to investigate. Well, if you saw my the shortest run I've ever done of FTL, I don't think less incompetent is really a fitting description for me, but I'll accept it anyway. At least you're confident, for what little that's worth. Here's their last known location. All right, cool. Is it in the next sector? Has it already been taken over by the rebels? Huh. Go down to here, yeah, or we can go up to, like in this route. Next sector, yeah. Must be. If it's a next sector thing, then it might be quite a good reward, or hopefully better. At least he didn't want a competent captain, just a less incompetent. Yes, you know what? You are, hang on. You'll know what I'm going to play. I'm going to play it anyway. Every time I think I've gone to the right place, I fucking haven't.
You are technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Indeed, Dom, you are technically correct. Less incompetent. We can manage that. So it sounds like Krayven's milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard. And I'm like, they're better than yours. Damn right, they're better than yours. I'll kiss you, but it costs you biddies. Which is why, literally, it's not just for outrageous, obnoxious marketing. That's why we have tits. I mean, bits. Because that became a thing. At the time you noticed a rebel flag, the rebel ship behind the beacon. It must be a bloody big beacon. It's too late to avoid a fight. Multi-laser and a heavy laser. Yeah, not ideal. Already, the encounters we're having so far, there's no like little tiny weak pirates in purple and white. There's no automated scouts. It's all like full-on ships. This is a tougher Sector 1 than I'm used to, or that we've had in the last little while. Okay, Artemis on the guns right away, and hopefully everything will hit. Earworm Wednesday, Earworm Wednesday. I like it. I like it. Right, boom. And restore, please. Ouch. Okay, they got a couple of good hits in there. Okay, we're just a heavy laser. Good. We're just a heavy laser currently active. That will just be one-on-one versus the shield, so we can fix the door after the fact. I'd rather keep the dodge going on. Yeah. So, 4 fuel and 2 missiles. There's not much scrap. That's worth about 4. That's worth about 3. So that's 12 and 8. That's about 20. That's about 29 in total. Yeah, but you're rebels though, so no. Oh, I thought I'd paused it. Whoops, never mind. Oh, they got an extra hull point taken away because they'd managed to fully destroy a system. Okay, we're about to win, so you can go and start repairing that. Potato. Potato. Dunk. Okay, hopefully we get more out of that than what they offered. No. Actually, again, 3. So that's 6. That's about 10. Yeah, about 3 scrap less. You really often can do better with taking the surrender fee than the destruction fee. Oh well. At least we're fighting for the right side of this in this universe. Unlike Star Wars, yes, we'd be the bad guys if this was Star Wars. Oh, where's he gone? Oh, I thought it was. Yeah.
Are we the baddies?
No, we're not. No, we're not. There are innocent men and women working on that Death Star. The Family Guy episodes, or even better, the Robot Chicken episodes of making fun of Star Wars are just. I thought you'd appreciate that, Dom. I've already been like you. I think you and I enjoy the same kinds of British comedy. Bounce to here. Yeah, we can get to the exit from all kinds of points. So we'll go around to there. Look at our caps. They've got skulls on. And unless you're talking about the perfect shape of area, the perfect Aryan skull shape, yes, but those are usually depicted with the skin still on. You arrive at the next beacon only to be immediately hailed by a small shuttle. Help! Help! I'm being oppressed! We're being attacked by pirates. All right. What have they got? A heavy laser and a multi-laser and drones. Oh, combat drone as well. Shit. Right, we need you gone. Toot fucking sweet. Yeah, because it can do that. And then as soon as those guns fire up, we're going to take a bit of a pummeling. Yep. Right, shut up drone. Much like an excellent movie with Shut Up Crime. With that shield down, right, guns next, because they'll repair all of that pretty quickly. That could have been a lot worse, and the damn thing's already back online somehow. Motherfucker. I think firing off 2 Artemis missiles is worth it in this instance. Those 2 systems are down. Shields to finish them off. Hands. Are we the baddies? Yep. Gotta remember, actually.
Gotcha, bitch.
Apparently the ship that was being assaulted was a science vessel. They thank you for saving him and offer a small reward. Sweet. I played D&D Weekly, and one of the other party members, essentially the chosen one, I frequently quote, "He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy." I still need to put a fire at a sea parks. I looked it up the very same day you followed up my request to put it in the suggestion forum. It's still, I must do that. And some Monty Python ones need to go in there as well. Oh my word. Which one's that one? Is that Quick Memes? Yeah. Yeah, cool. I actually might leave this one up for a little bit. It's such a good. Apparently, according to the guy, the actor, is like that's the line that gets quoted at him the most, which honestly makes sense. Can we get 1, 2? Yeah, we can squeeze in 2 more. Surprised we haven't had a store yet. We've had these quite a bunch of. Look at all this. Look at all these fights. Where's all the little automated drones and simple stuff? All the battles we've come into have been all rebels, riggers and fighters, and Not a store. Got 100 scrap. I might actually have to spend Sector 2. I might get a second shield. I'm trying to keep enough around for if an ion blaster's available. But damn, man. Oh, they're powering up. Shit. Right. Oh, I thought that was paused. Okay. They say they have a drone system, but I can't see any drones. Not that I'm complaining. Right, we'll see if we can fully... Yeah, they've got a... That's... Okay, that's curious. They've got a drone system, but no drones, and they've just got a heavy laser. All right, if they've just got the one gun, and no... our shield's going to constantly recharge before they can do anything. Great, I'm glad that fucking missed. Come on. Come on. Fully take... Right, good. Burst laser on the other part as well. Actually... Okay, it's delayed, but it's not gone. Otherwise, we're using Artemis again. Okay, yeah, it's delayed. Both systems almost fully offline. I'm not going to aim for their guns. We don't need to. They don't have a drone thing. I'm not even going to bother with the shields because we're just going to punch through. We are delaying because I have been caught a cropper. I've seen a previous stream. They jumped away when I'd already damaged their engines, which was like bullshit. I was quite annoyed about it. So it's charging again. Okay. Just to play it safe. Just to play it safe because the pilot thing's back up. They might still get away. It's amazing how quickly they repair. Jump imminent. Oh! Okay, it's a shame we had to waste an extra missile, but played it safe. Played it safe. Fantastic. As good as... Have you tried turning it off and on again? That's definitely one of the best. That, as someone who's worked in tech my entire adult life, have you tried turning it off and on again? Is firstly true. It's one of the things I love about the IT crowd, the British version. They did try and make an American version of it, but it absolutely sucked donkey cock. Is that it was not ever done to make fun of tech people. It was done by people who actually love, have a deep love, and they were finding the humor within knowing it, rather than going, haha, look at these nerds. It did such a good job of that. Because there's jokes in it that you'll get if you're into tech, whilst also still being accessible to everybody else. We got this. There's a game in VRC that's inspired by this one called Fate of the Ereblos. It's quite fun. A game. What's VRC, Simi? Remind me. And yeah, speaking of D&D, this new D&D movie that's out with Michelle Rodriguez and the other guy. It's like going gangbusters. People are like totally into it. It's apparently great. I actually want to find some time to see if I can go and catch it this Friday or Saturday. Well, not this Friday because I'm going to stream on Friday, but maybe on Saturday. I want to see if I can book a ticket. Like, just go into Oxford. I won't go to the IMAX, but I want to go and because I don't want to have to go. You lose most of my day going all the way to London again. Apparently, it's really, really good. VR chat. Oh, sorry, VRC. Yes, I know VR chat. I worked for years in VR. Now I know what it was. I was thinking. I was getting confused in my head with VOC, the multimedia, the open source video player. And what do you say, Wolf? I'm a D&D 3.7 Pathfinder first edition game. My character, if my calculations are right, should be able to bench press 2 others in the party and their bags, and is a short ass to boot. Oh, he's a mini Hulk, is he? Wolf, nice. What class is it? Yeah, what class? Yeah, folks, if you're playing D&D, tell me all about it. I watched the Viva La Dirt League D&D every single episode without fail. First step in any kind of technological repair is always to jiggle the handle. I like the engineer flowchart of like, is it moving? And then it's should it be yes, and then no, duct tape. Is it moving? No. Should it be? Yes. WD-40 and no, it's fine. It's just duct tape and WD-40. We don't talk about the US attempt at the IT crowd or many of their attempts at UK shows that require the UK sense of humour. Gotta be a barbarian. I love Viva La Dirt League. Never watched their D&D. Oh, I tell you what. I don't tend to forget the Viva La Dirt League videos. No, the fleet. We go to here, we'll still be with him. When we jump to the exit, the fleet will catch up with us. So we're just gonna have to go to the exit now. I catch their videos on so many different platforms, typically like Facebook or wherever, that actually going and watching them on YouTube, I've usually already seen them. The latest ones are up, but they do these 25 to 35 minute episodes of D&D, and it's the characters from Epic NPC Man. So you've got the High Sorcerer Barradoon, Greg the Garlic Farmer, the player that forgotten his name, the blonde curly haired guy. He's now got a character in it, but he's another NPC called Bob, and Rowan's character, the blacksmith, Bodger the blacksmith. It's the four of them in a D&D party, and I never got particularly into Critical Role. I know that like that's the thing with all the voice actors, and it's very, very good if that's what you're into it. But this is great. They actually do skits, so they'll act out in character these skits on the green screen of their adventures, like simple things as they're going, as the characters from Epic NPC Man, and then around the table, and their dungeon master Rob Hartley, he's just amazing. They use it as an ad-libbing thing, but yeah, VLDL, Viva La Dirt League D&D, it's great. They're about nearly 200 episodes in now. It's so fucking funny. And they have cameos from some of the other major Viva La Dirt League people as well. Yeah, morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? They fair play to them. They took off during the pandemic, and they deserve every scrap of success they've got. They're so good. Scans reveal a large asteroid field. Now we either get a bunch of fuel from this, or some bunch of scrap, or something lucky, or nothing, or we'll lose 5 points of hull damage. But everything's in pretty good shapes. I really want to join a D&D one day. All the ones I've had have always only lasted one session, or ones I've hosted for Second Life. I only actually ever took part in a campaign at university. If I had the time, which I don't, let's see what happens. Cock nuggets. Fucking. At least it's just a regular pirate with nothing special going on. He's just got a bomb teleporter and a multi-laser. Pirate ship hiding behind one of the larger asteroids attacks you. Okay, well, the asteroids are going to be wiping out our shields, so it's all about dealing with the guns, methinks. Oh, we're getting low on missiles. Might have to just hang fire on the missiles. But yeah, I would, if I had the time, I would genuinely like to just sort of do a more ongoing D&D thing one day. It'd be great. We've both got burst lasers firing up at the same time. I targeted stuff smarter than him. Okay, well, to be honest, we can actually target the shields as well, and then let the asteroids do the rest. Accept their surrender? No. Especially as I've got guns and you don't now, mate. Okay. I could just let the shields kill them. I could just let the asteroids kill them, but nah, where's the fun in that? My character's an alchemist in Pathfinder. Oh, cool. GM made us roll. I rolled well and got some good stats. Strength 14, Dex 18, Constitution 12, Intelligence 20, Wisdom 10, Charisma 9 with Tiefling modifiers. Dude, those are god tier stats. Alchemist then has two funny things. A mutagen, which has a +4 physical score buff and a -2 mental debuff, and then add on Ant Horn, like a bench press people. Yeah, all right. So you're Tim, nice but jacked but dim in a nutshell. Cock nuggets. That is one of my little go-to insults, Ava. I'm glad you like it. Oh, welcome back, Council. Everyone on your best behaviour. Councillor Melissa's in the house.
Melised, sir, for 14 months.
The lights, sir.
Crave one gasm.
Crave one gasm. One of these years, probably sooner now if I hadn't taken so long off, that would just say Cray. That would just say Cray. Councillor Melissa, welcome back to the ranks of the citizenry. You got all the perks already because you are a green sword goddess, but you're not just legit, you're Craven's Town legit. And enjoy the only place where a red flag is a good thing. Enjoy the returning and continued use of your emotes and access to the competitions, your supremely upgraded lodgings, my undying appreciation and gratitude, not just for that, but everything you do in the background, you and Councillor Lila, to keep things running and tickety-boo. How has your day been at work, Loli? How's things ticking along at the shop? I hope they're good. And technically in a campaign, but that's the one where I had the one session. Oh, well, if you still got your character sheet, and all that stuff from it, you can always bring them through. And if you can't use them again as player characters, often former characters from other campaigns and other games make for great NPCs. I was and I'm still waiting for the next. I was a Tabaxi cleric called Curious Light. Nice. Substantial amount of scrap material. Cool. I am thinking. Oh no, we can't. We can't jump. Yeah, we can't do anything with the ship. Right. Next sectoire. Oh, what pathways have we got? Anyone who plays FTL? Anyone who plays FTL? Have you seen that much green? And only one nebula. One nebula. Holy crap. I love VLDL because they nail so many things in games, also with their play. Yes, the board.com, the playtech. I've fallen behind with board. I've watched all of it, and then like they've done a bunch more, and I've kind of fallen off the wagon with it. They're doing so many more things. I love their Souls Logic series. Because I was playing Dark Souls and it just nails it perfectly. Their first big feature length one of FPS logic is spot on, and it's like take out the entire Luftwaffe. I've never played Escape from Tarkov, and now because of how they show me it is, I never want to. It should feel like getting punched in the dick. Having worked in retail for 7 odd years. Oh yeah, the Rowan character. Watching the early ones again and how they evolved is sort of great fun. I even bought one of those 3D models you can customize to D&D games called Hero Forge. Oh, nice. Tell you what, 3D printing's coming into its own for that tabletop stuff. Easter business is a pain. Oh, you know, after 3 years of getting used to, of course, yeah. Chocolate Frenzy. That's mental. That is good RNG. Indeed. So we got one Rebel Control thing, and then we got green. Well, obviously, we could go either way and just have it be really safe. So let's unidentified civilian sector, unidentified. We don't know if these are going to be regular civilian, Zoltan, or Engi, because those are the 3 civilian ones. Nebulas are where the slugs are, and it's Rebel, Mantis, or Rock people are the hostile ones. Just to make sure we fully bypass Nebula, we'll go topside. I don't trust that map. It's sus. It's startlingly sus, absolutely. How about if we take the worst way? That can be fun. Could be fun. Probably unsuccessful, but I like the way you're thinking, Superclass. Kind of like Merry in the third Lord of the Rings movie. It's like kind of the closer we are to danger, the further we are from harm. That doesn't make any sense to me. But then again, you are very small. Topic with the rampant rabbit. See, I knew you'd get that, and that's why we're friends. At one point, this was one of the most commonly travelled sectors. Knowing that, the rebels have stationed a number of fleets here. Be careful. Okay, mum. Fuck's sake. I think at this point, with the money we're carrying, couple of second shield wouldn't go amiss. And just being able to do that, just boom, I'll have a second shield, please and thank you. Oh, Ava, you need a bandage for your boo-boo. Topping with a ramp around. One of the things I'm dealing with D&D 5th edition is very much a game for the casuals. Ooh no, there's filthy casuals. An intro drug, as you will. I like that. There's so many good games out there that produce good, if not better, content. D&D also puts a ton of pressure on GM to be super prepared for everything. Okay. Although if you've got a good games like that, if you've got a good DM, means that they can become really fun. There's our quest. Right. Well, we'll get that sorted first because it involves a couple of nebula jumps. Oh, plasma storm, piss off. I literally just bought a second shield. You jump into a sector of the nebula beset by a plasma storm. An automated Rebel Scout station, excuse me, that was disgusting, at the beacon moves into attack. Motherfucker. Right, we've got to take the med bay offline so we've at least got a shield. The damn thing's got a missile launcher and a combat drone. That is, oh, look at this great RNG. It's like, yeah, straight into a plasma storm. Enjoy your half power. Even gonna have to take the freaking engines fully offline. Unpowered, so we don't all suffocate. And then I'm gonna have to burst laser right. I think first things first. The combat drone on its own is not a problem. The missile launcher is. So, right. Wolf, it is all on you. It is all on you. Because that missile can go straight through our shields, but they restore fire fast enough to stop that thing. Okay, there goes the med bay. Right, there goes that. There goes that. As we're not charging the FTL drive, you can both go and repair the hospital. With that out of commission, let's take out the shield. So much for good RNG. Yo, Morty! Morty the gym freak, fellow gym rat, good evening to you. I'll play D&D if it's offered, but I more prefer Rogue Trader or Paranoia. I've heard of Rogue Trader, although the Rogue Trader I've heard of is the first edition of Warhammer 40,000, because I am that old. But I don't know the board game. I don't know Paranoia. In recent years, I turned to a 40k lore nerd. Oh, favourite factions, adapters, mechanics, Morty. You might have just unlocked a can of worms here, because there's a few 40k fans in here. Melissa's one of them, hence 40k is legit. In fact, for those of you who also don't know, I'm just going to take a quick pause because we're comfortably winning. This side of this set of drawers is all dedicated to Warhammer and 40k. Those are all 40k codexes and tools and everything. These ones are going back over the mist of time. Both those boxes under there are absolutely loaded with miniatures, because I used to work, my part-time job was for Games Workshop Middlesbrough when I was at university, and we used to get staff discount of 50% off everything, and mail orders by weight. I ordered stuff at the best discount I ever got was 93% off. I got my part-timer paycheck. I just gave it straight back and walked out with an army that could fill a codex. Those are all my different bit boxes. That is my station, Necromunda gang, brushes and everything else. And that's not all. On this shelf, that is Cursed City and the relaunch of Necromunda, and in the doors underneath there, along with a bunch of my board games, is countless numbers of figures going back 25 years, densely packed, from some of the latest from the 35th anniversary at Warhammer World Nottingham, which is also where my dressing gown, my current favourite, and I have several. This dressing gown is an actual Chaos Cultist robe, and I shit you not, I had my groceries delivered this morning. I hate going to the supermarket because it's just all these like semi-sentient lemmings bumping into each other trying to find eggs, so I get deliveries. And I was wearing this because I tend to work and just like keep warm in it, and the guy dropped it off. He just looked at me because this is a full-on, it's got a hood and everything and shoulder pads. It has the 8-pointed star shoulder pads. He goes, "Are you in the Knights Templar?" This is the guy dropping off like my groceries who works for the store. It's official. Here is the Warhammer 40k label. You can only get these. From Warhammer HQ in Nottingham. There's certain things you have to go to the HQ to buy special collector. Although I mean, you get a bunch popping up on eBay. So Morty, if you become a 40k nerd, and I can't take this round, but remind me, in fact, any of you, post in Town Square or just say, "Hey Krayven, you were going to show us your bookshelf." I have 2 bookshelves in my living room. One for the other books I do love to read, and one is dedicated to sci-fi and fantasy that is groaning under 90% weight of fantasy, mostly 40k books, from almost all of the Horus Heresy books, all of Gaunt's Ghosts, and a shitload of others. Good evening, Citizen Drazar, how are you? Semi-sentient lemmings, yes indeed. I like to get creative with my insults for other humans that get in my way with their shopping trolleys and children. Apparently if you collide the two, there's a big problem. Twat. Right, just hang this bad boy back up. But who doesn't like a little interlude to talk about plastic crack? Okie dokie. I know I probably missed a bit of the the chat there, so we'll just catch up on that. Road Trader 40k. But yeah, Morty, feel free to talk about the stuff you're into. We could talk 40k in this chat all evening. Wizard of the Coast model for getting cash isn't great from Wolf. Is XX brought in MMO devs to help monetize it and tried to say we own any custom content you upload here and we want to tax it? Oof, savage. Pathfinder series, on the other hand, free rules, you get PDS for cash as a massively upgraded encounter builder in 2nd edition. I don't know so much about Pathfinder, I must admit, but I'm happy to learn. Speaking of Road Trader, there's a Road Trader RPG by Owlcat Games coming, I believe, later this year. Is that a Road Trader RPG is in based on 40k Road Trader, Melissa? Looks exceptionally good. What's everyone's most expensive mini? Oh, that's, well, to be honest, it tends to be the most recent one. One thing GW do that is frustrating is they're putting ridiculous markups on models, like hugely. So if you buy a particularly one of the new characters, especially the new Primarchs, the relaunch, like the Lion is just back. He's finally woken up out of his 10,000 year coma because they've announced, fuck's sake, I just hung that up. They just announced 10th Ed coming, even though the... sorry, we'll get back to the game in a second. Oh god, if I just shoot that up in... I need an adult! I need an adult. Right, let's try and hang that up properly. Quality content here, folks, quality content. Over there. That's a bit better. Yes, my throne literally has a cultist robe on it. But yeah, the most expensive mini is probably going to be a high-end, large-scale character made quite recently because of inflation and costs. It's gotten a bit ridiculous. Paranoia Happiness from Teepers is mandatory. Oh, Paranoia Happiness is mandatory. It's a tabletop game set in a dystopian future where the GM also plays eternal antagonist, friend computer, the AI that runs Alpha Complex. The players are troubleshooters and they find trouble and shoot it. Oh, very clever. I like that as a troubleshooter. The rules for players are esoteric and confusing nightmare that often contradict one another. GM rules say the rules don't matter, the die rolls don't matter, the player lives and dies for entertainment. Nice. How's everyone doing? Well, Drazar, thank you. How are you? Going to Dorset tomorrow for work. Oh, nice, cool. What's down in Dorset? What will you be doing there, work-wise? That was one double stack shelf of fantasy and sci-fi books, plus a second mostly filled with books of similar subject. Wolf, you and I are of one mind when it comes to the books then. Another universe I got into is Battletech, but tabletop would be too expensive for me to get into. Yeah, Battletech does get pricey. So 40k Road Trader RPG is Melissa. Nice one, cool. I got the Mechanicus Codex for free. Oh, wow, nice. Drazar, how'd you do that? Battletech is surprisingly cheap compared to 40k. Yeah, true. It's still, all the minis are going up in price these days, which is surprising considering how good quality 3D printing is now. I'll just bring back the gameplay. With these 8K monocubic like Mars, the Saturn, the Elgoose Saturn 2 printers set right, they're just amazing. I want to get one. And they have Dark Elder on it too, and they look so good even to the enemies. Yeah, Dark Elder always looks sexy. I like reading about them. The Path of the Dark Elder trilogy book. I read that. I had the Kindle for it. It was awesome. The only Warhammer stuff I go into is the Age of Sigmar ones, I think. The ones that are based on fantasy worlds and the real stuff. Age of Sigmar is a new version, so you had Warhammer Fantasy, and after a bunch of editions, it really wasn't selling very well, so they did Age of Sigmar relaunch. The relaunch didn't go good, but it's on its like 3rd or 4th edition now. And the model quality, they were able to do these unique factions more from scratch, mainly because they couldn't copyright stuff as straightforward as elves and dwarves, so they're now Aelves and Duardine, but they did actually really run with it and relaunch it, and the quality of the minis coming from GW now is amazing, absolutely amazing. It's just a pity about the price, especially we all need an adult. Most expensive mini currently is a Forge World. Oh well, yeah, Forge World. If you're going to go resin minis, they get a bit mental, which I got a couple of years back. Forge World Cerberus delivering something. I saw a picture of someone having full. I'll catch up on our chat in a second. We're getting there. We're getting there. I saw a picture now of a full Titan army, the money that is worth a car. Dude, if you add up everything I've got, Morty, that I've bought over the years based on my staff discount to its actual full original retail value, I've probably got 20 to 30,000 pounds worth of minis. The most expensive Titan alone is worth 1,500. Yeah, I drive trucks. Ah, okay. We deal with Amazon's returns, which go to Biffa to be recycled. Codex on one of the trailers. Oh, nice. One man's trash is literally another man's treasure. And now I get why I enjoy Trucking Tuesdays so much. Incubus is probably my favourite 40k books. It's just such a good read. Yes. Again, we're talking about the Dark Eldar trilogy. I had a Battle Mech. Morty says I have a Battle Mech army, Battle Mech game in my Steam library. I should really be playing that at some point. I don't know how many people play Battle Mech. It's not so BattleTech. It's not so big over here in the UK, at least to my knowledge. I have played all the Total War Warhammer games, Chaos Bane. I have most of them. I haven't played all of them yet. And thank you, whoever said relatable streamer up earlier. I just sort of sped read past that. It was very kind. The last Paranoia campaign I ran ended up with the players developing a crippling phobia of chairs. That sounds like a proper good campaign. And we're there. Right. Nice little interlude to talk about nerdy tabletop stuff. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Well, carry on, please. I might also try and... Oh, hang on. We're still fighting. We're still fighting. Let's deal with that drone, shall we? Let's deal with that drone. Chairs can be scary. 'Twas I. Thank you, Simmy. Very sweet. Yeah, fuck you. Right, okay, that's also, this is an auto-assault rebel thingy, so before it flies away, I don't just want to defeat them, I want to humiliate them. I think the D&D, I was going to say the paranoia, becoming a phobia of chairs, that is wonderful characterization. Useful scrap, huzzah. We're good on fuel, we're getting our missiles back. We do need some hull repairs though. If we could get out of this bloody Ava back in the engines, Captain Simmy back at the hull. Not the hull. Helm! That's what the hull. Here, walk on the outside of the ship in a plasma storm. What's the matter? Oh, Christ, yes, our engines need power, don't they? Dirt. That might help. Christ on a bike, right. Quest, hand in. Listen to 40k audiobooks. Currently at the Flesh Terror. I've not read the Flesh Terror one. The Flesh Terrors are a fan favourite of the Blood Angel successor chapters. The best I had the pleasure of listening to is the Necron and Night Lord audiobooks. The Night Lord trilogy is one of the best trilogies written. It's phenomenal. I've only read 2 out of 3. Soul Hunter, Blood Reaver, and the third one is Void Stalker, and I still need to get it on my Kindle. I've heard that the audiobook for it is very good. One that I really want to try, and it's a standalone one, and it's one of the few about Xenos, because most of the books focus heavily on the Imperium and Imperial allies, as you might imagine. It's called The Infinite and the Divine. It's basically Trazin the Infinite and Oricon the Diviner from the Necron race, and basically them fucking with each other over millennia. Because they're immortal and the damage it causes in the world around them. It's apparently very well written and very funny. But that one's on my book wish list. But yeah, the Infinite and the Divine apparently become highly recommended. Especially when people who sit in said chairs have a tendency to die in brutal and messy ways. Oh, nice. Random thought, I play too many MMOs. How many are you playing at the moment? I'm just sticking with ESO for the time being. You arrive at the last known location at the merchant's livery and you begin to scan for the lost ship. So I do enjoy this, as when we've got a nice active chat like we have today. I can play this at its own pace and chat to all of you fine folks, because as I always say, it's a stream on the side of a community, not a community on the side of a stream. You find the remains of the ship. Seems to have suffered external damage, but you cannot pinpoint a cause. Ooh. The majority of its cargo seems intact. You manage to discern the ship's intended destination. Take the cargo and head to its original destination and search for reward. We will do that, because firstly, this cargo, 1 missile, 1 drone part and 17 scrap is kind of fuck all. But with the reward there might be better, and at least we'll get a follow-up. So take the cargo and head to its original destination and search for reward. Added a quest marker to your map. Alright. Well, who knows. But we'll have our second shield now, please, and we'll have our hospital back. Okay. The Infinite Design and the twice Dead King books. Can highly recommend. The voiceover is really yeah, I heard that the audiobooks are Infinite Divine. I don't know the Twice Dead King. Is that a Necron book as well? ESO. Oh, you play ESO? Me too. Are you on the EU server, dude? World of Warcraft. That was mine back in the day. BDO. Black Desert Online. I remember when that launched. Star Wars: The Old Republic. It apparently got a very good story. And Dungeons and Dragons Online. I didn't realise that was still going. Damn, man. Good on you. That is quite the plethora of MMOs. We can get back down that way. I think we'll do the quest and then try and go around the top a little bit. As jumping through all those nebulas delayed the fleet, so we can go to here. Yeah, we'll do a nice curve like that. Right. Money, please. Oh! You find the station that ordered your cargo. You drop it off and they respond. Ignoring the fact that this is days late, we really appreciate that you delivered our materials. We realize how dangerous this sector is today. Take this as payment. Did we just get to keep the cargo we picked up and get the reward as well? Sick. That's very cool. I think a hull repair drone automatically repairs 3 to 5 damage to your hull per drone part. Gets pricey, but that'll probably sell for a lot because I wouldn't want to lose drone parts to that, but it might keep us alive. Good to know. But we actually need we need a bloody store. We're nearly 2 sectors through. There hasn't been one store. Absolutely crazy. British, as you know, so yes, EU. Yeah, some people I know in the US play EU and vice versa. I thought I'd check, but yeah, I assumed you probably would. Twice Dead King's another book. Yes, it has 2. So it's a series. Twice Dead King. Nice. A Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from a nearby planet. Send an away party to investigate. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now this is one of these 50-50 bastards. This is either a trap and we lose a crew member, or we get ambushed. Or they're like, oh, thank goodness someone picked up our signal. Here's some stuff. This particular encounter always has a large margin of outcome, from fantastic to fucking terrible to anything in between. Because you're capable of photographing. You got a photo. Well, an eidetic is the word technically, but a photographic eidetic memory. Physical books tend to get expensive at my reading pace. Damn, dude. That's impressive. I have to admit, I haven't actually talked about this or made an announcement about it, but I will soon. I won't go into too much of it. But suffice to say, a thing I found out is the case. I wonder why my long-term memory is borderline eidetic, but my short-term memory is absolute genuine garbage. Probably many of you picked up on when I'm trying to read through or focus on more than one thing. But yeah, I get where you're coming from, because when stuff's in here and it moves from the RAM to the hard drive, to use a computer analogy, I have it similar. But I'm not eidetic. I'm not fully eidetic. So that's a very cool skill, Morty. Or trait, rather. Simi says, I've been enjoying playing my Khajiit Necromancer, who is mad and thinks they're a priest and healing people and can summon angels to help them fight. Oh, nice. Cool thing is, you can play any class as in any role. I got a High Elf Dragon Knight tank. Dragon Knight is great for tanking. High Elves are about the hardest class to freaking tank with. If I'd be on easy mode if I'd rolled a Nord. Alright, YOLO. You find a secret Federation outpost. Thank fuck for that. I thought we were about to lose one of our lovely people. They are regrettably out of supplies. Bum grapes. But are eager to tell you of another secret base. They give you the coordinates. All right, well, that should be a legit secret base if it is actually a legit Federation outpost. Just a nice opportunity to say lots of legit. Okay. It's all about the quests. And there's a store. All right. Well, we'll deal with the quest first and loop back round to the store finally. Huh? I was thinking, what? How is our hull already full? After a quick search, you discovered a hidden Federation space dock. They offer you some supplies in addition to fully repairing your ship. Glorious. Missiles, fuel, and scrap. Look at this. Look at this. Fuel, missiles, drone parts, money. The fleet's starting to come on by. Well, we'll go here and see what's what. Nice! This RNG is giving me a throbbing erection, I'll tell you. It's probably. Well, you said Craygasm, Melissa. I had to. This must be one of the rebels' unmanned scout ships. Looks like there's no way around a fight. Good. Okay, they've got a proper combat drone and a heavy laser, right? That might get nasty. Each one of these on their own is actually no, with two sets of shields, with just a heavy laser and a drone, would probably be all right. We can fire one missile. Oh, not enough power. Boo, Wendy Testerberger. Take the med bay offline, and then we can do the. We'll throw everything at the shields so they're properly out of commission. Because yeah, doink, and then it comes back, and then when a heavy laser hits, so we might even have to take out the guns, which would be nice. It's going good, too good. Yeah, see, there we go. Fuckers took off one point of hull. Our beautifully, freshly, shiny, repainted hull. And because it was done by Federation allies, they didn't scrawl an enormous veiny penis spunking along the length of the rampant rabbit, which I was grateful for. But now they've gone and damaged it. Bastards. Right, well, we'll deal with that heavy laser just cause. Ah, we got lucky. One of the I think our rocket didn't actually hit the shield. It hit their drone. This is going good. This is going good. It's going too good. Superclass. I think you might be right. Oh, it looks like their drone is constantly trying to respawn right in front of our gun where it died, which is just excellent. Yeah, it was. Oh, you came back just in time to suck. Ha. All right. Mine works for text. It's not uncommon for people on the autism. Yeah, I figured. I know you're autistic. That it is quite a common byproduct or payoff that way. But I didn't realise it was for in particular categories. See, mine is particularly strong in terms of my memorization. I'm not on the spectrum, but. Mine is for oral, like conversations. I'm especially good with like lyrics, quotes from films, moments. I see things very visually. I've been not artistic all my life, and I've always been able to picture things in my mind's eye, and it's almost like I have gifs and loops of things running in my head, so I can remember things very well from conversations and moments and films and music quotes and stuff like that. Although now I'm thinking of that another thing from the IT crowd, and Dom will like this. It's like we're having this big argument, and then she said I was like emotionally artistic. It's like we're having this big fight. She gave me this really nice compliment. She's like, "You're emotionally autistic." That's what she said. You receive generic advertisements from a nearby public shipyard. It seems that they're willing to work on any ship, not only those of a rebel. Yeah, there we go. I hear it. If this one ever had the need for a healer and company, if this one emotionally artistic, that show's so cool. I can see myself binging it. It's one of the few ones where I've actually got all the episodes offline, so even if the internet is down, I can enjoy it. If this one ever had the need for a healer and company, Khajiit would love to join you. Maybe get you in Bodge and Leggett, dude. You nailed it, Simi. You nailed it. Okay, it's not an ion blaster, but it's an ion weapon. Charge time, heavy ion. Charge time 13 seconds. Yes. Drone control comes with a free Mark 1, and we got the money. Fuel, we're great. Patch up the hull. Got a beam or defense drone 2. We'll save up for that. Bit of scrap. Look at this. Look at this. We've got a Kestrel with an ion weapon now. And we've got drone sector 2 with combat 1 ready to go. The next thing to start bloody well saving up for. Thank goodness I didn't spaff all my money on quick little bits and 2 shields. The next thing... you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not all that arsed about the this whole. Why is that so valuable? Automatically repairs 3 to 5 damage to your hull per drone part. Can you do that out of combat? If so, I might keep it. Because I was going to say I might sell that. Because we could do with seriously upgrading the guns so we can fire the burst laser and the heavy ion together. Which also requires power. So let's look at what we need for this. So 35 and 25 is 60. And then to put at least one of our drones on is another 50. So about another 110. And burst laser plus heavy ion together for disabling shields and shooting shit up, and then a combat drone with it. We're in pretty good shape then. We'd be in pretty good shape. A perfect photographic memory is very taxing for a person who has it. Mine already is. I can't. That's true. I have again. I need to make an announcement about this before too long, but I have filtering issues, but from the opposite point of view. Never used a hull repair. Seems like it could be the simple. Well, tell you what, Dom. The fact that cost is worth 42, life, the universe, and everything, to sell, means it's a really expensive to buy. So I think the repair drone explodes when it's used, but I'm not too sure. that would be hilarious. That would be like the Judean People's Front crack suicide squad. It's like, that'll show them. The drone equivalent of that. I've never had the hull repair drone. That's why some... Mother Hubbard. Damn it, Wolf. Damn it, Wolf! A rebel ship has been patrolling the region. As soon as you arrive, it begins its assault. Not assault? Okay. Oh, but we've got 2 shields. It has a burst laser and a beam weapon. I think we can possibly get by with just the multi-laser. Shoot through the shields, take out the guns, and then just keep aiming for that. At least it didn't begin a pepper. Yo, Detox, my dude! Hello, mate! Hello. Well, that was a good start. Bringing Toxic Wolf with the shooting. Just wiped out their guns completely. Good job, buddy. Sir Detox-a-lot, welcome on in. Been back about 3 weeks, and it's a pleasure to see you. It is a pleasure to see you. But I wanted a pepper. At least it didn't become a pepper. The world's gonna roll me, yeah. Life is good. In fact, life's really good. On top of my fitness, except the last 2 days where I've been a bit of a lazy fat fuck. Shields down. Okay, I think at this point, let's stop them flying away. Because they are rebels and they might. Got a new job since the 1st of February, which I'm loving every second of it. It's fantastic. My colleagues are great. I'm doing really well at it. I'm really looking forward to hopefully flying through my probation, end of probation at the end of this month. Also flying out to Italy in 2.5 weeks. First time visiting the country, and knew it was coming. Oh, I'm sorry, are you going to fly away with a completely broken hull and a busted engine? Good luck with that. We've got each Toxic Wolf on the guns, and when he's not dropping earworms in my brain, he's shooting the shit out of the... It's a lord. All citizens will make merry on pain of death. He saved the boy, hand of a man, of a child. Much
Darkness
legitness.
1000 just resubbed for 37 months. BGG Wave Finama Wave GDQ Happy GDQ Animals Ash said Stabby.
I love how it just reads out the names of all the... I think I just dropped something important. All the emotes in doing that. Beautiful. Oh, thank you, folks. Hammering them manually. And of course, if you don't have the emotes for yourself, exclamation mark legit will spam a whole bunch of them nice and fast. Our Karen Set Detox lot, plenty to catch you up on. Lord Darkens, thank you. Thank you so much. And yes, all the townspeople here acknowledging your glorious glory. That was a really clever way to put it. Welcome rank back, not just to the ranks of the citizenry, the constituency, but lordship. Enjoy your penthouse suite. What I'll be doing to try and give higher tiers bonuses in the monthly competitions. The continued use of the emotes, including your unique ones, your personal nice bot that walks around complimenting you, and your personal enforcer to shoot down anyone who argues with it, and of course for this and everything else that you do to support the channel, my undying appreciation and support. I do hope you've had an excellent day. And Lord Darkin stands on the balcony of his manor and yells, "Hoi!" I'm Bob, while waving his town flag to rally the citizens' residents below, because we no longer have those unique quote redemptions. I think you and Clone Person are the only ones who have them, so continue to enjoy that. It is yours for life, my friend. Happy Wednesday. I hope you've got a long weekend coming for Easter, although I appreciate because you work in a hospital it might work a little bit differently to you. And good afternoon. Good afternoon. Pleasure. So many legits on screen. It's because we're the most legit channel and community on Twitch. Everyone knows this. Even those who don't. Deep down in their soul, they feel there's somewhere that's just truly legit. It's truly legit. And one day I'll find it. And they'll find their way here. I am so happy with that part of the soundboard. And when they get there, when they get here, we will welcome them. See? Right, let me just I know I've missed a bit more chat there that was going, as Krayven, do you want to be the very best like no one ever was? Yes I do. Oh, the annoying thing is I know the song, but I can't place the words, which means that that particular earworm's going to just bounce around for ages and ages. Thank you, everyone, by the way, for taking the time to put all those legits up. It's really, really kind. I heard Evo is the most legit channel on Twitch. He fucking wishes. To catch him is my real test. Yes. Pokemon. Oh, god damn it. And yeah, Detox. So everything has been going grand. Going out to Italy to see potentially soon to be, if things keep going the way they're going, will be an official other half. But yeah, Krayven's Town might have a Lady Cray before too long. But yeah, 2.5 weeks away with that. Fitness, the stream's back, works good. It's yeah, life is good. How is you? I do hope the last couple of years of weird and wackiness in the world has not turned things too upside down or too negative for your good self. The training is your cause. You're damn right. So far my day has been shit. I'm hoping my mood will improve here. Well, folks, we have a mission. Lord Darkins, one of the, I think most of you know him as just an absolute legend of the channel and just wonderful supporter and all-round good egg, having a bit of a shit day. So carry on chatting away the way we have been about board games, about tabletop stuff. It's become Earworm Wednesday, thanks to a couple of fine folks in the chat. Keep it going. Plenty of things to banter off. It doesn't just have to be me also repeating it all. Let's see what we can do to cheer up our friend. Useful collection of scrap materials. Okay. Power bars next. Because with that, we can potentially turn an engine thing off and have a combat drone, which is very, very welcome. Next thing. Do we go down this way, here, or around the corner, here? I'm thinking... What's that connected to? We're connected to about the same. We'll go far. We will cover everything. Krayven appreciates anyone who gives him an earworm. Yes, I love earworms coming in my ears. You detect a rebel scout on the attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Oh, we might get some free fuel here. Their weapons are charged. They're not firing yet. Intervene to defend the outpost. Hell yeah, free fuel. The rebel responds to your threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. And they move in to engage. He's going to put a ring on it. Okay. Right. Me think, because we don't need a med bay right now, let's use some of them drone parts. Combat drone. He's only got the one shield. Burst laser. Right, so they've got a multi-laser and a beam. Multi-laser's gonna most of our shields. I can't see a drone from them either, so let's just... Oh no, they are sending something. Oh, they've got a boarding drone. These are nasty bastards in combat, I must admit. So he wants it and he likes it and he put a ring on it. That he did. These rebels have no idea what they're in for. Ow. Dick biscuits. This is pretty much how a Space Marine drop pod smashes into an enemy ship. You leave my doors alone. Okay. Alright, next, let's disable the drone. Disabled! We'll open some doors so that oxygen issue does not last quite as long. Ooh, no. Ava. Oh shit, the hospital's offline. Okay, let's bring that back. More oxygen. More oxygen. More oxygen. More oxygen. The problem is they got to heal through that as this slowly sucks away all of our everything. But that's fine. Okay. Now go back to here. Kill that thing and patch up the hole, please. There we go. No, more air. More air. More air. More air. More air. All the air. Patch up the hole. Oh, the outpost hails you. The pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. Oh, okay, phew. We don't have any holes. Back in the... That was getting squeaky bum time. Oh, now I'm going to try and pronounce this right. Oh, wow. Upgrade your channel on yourfollows.com. Melissa, if you're there, we have a Dr. Leper in the chat who is saying, is putting cheeky things. If you could kindly take out the trash. Otherwise, I will take great pleasure in doing so myself. I think Melissa might be lurking. So... Oh, balls, hang on. Oh yeah, thank you folks. That DRL EPRR, report that. There we go. There we go. Don't come selling your services here, you wretched scrub. It does actually. The names and accounts that are on those things are reporting stuff genuinely does help. So thanks for taking the time. Let's close all those doors again. Oh, speaking of, I need to actually assign. I should have used enter so I can do return to your posts, which I always forget to do. Oh, there was a hunt which I totally missed. Well done, Drazar and Darkens. Well done. Lack of oxygen is usually the death of all my runs, I'm sure. Sorry, I totally missed the hunt. That is the perfect emote for a hunt. Oh, Stabby. Yeah. I said Stabby, that's good. Okie dokie. Oh, look at that. 42 again. It's all about the 42s today. Loving it. I think that is a great opportunity to upgrade the guns, because now we can do heavy ion at the same time if we don't want to do the combat drone. Oh, distress. There are damsels. He's taking out the trash. Euphemism for bullying Krayven. Yes, why not? As soon as you arrive at the distress signal, shots are fired toward your ship. A trap. Oh, no, fuck. I pressed the wrong thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
It's a trap!
It's one of these little slug cock cage bell end weapons. Never. I hope that's not... There it is, yeah. Cool. There's a little delay between the two. We will finish him. Happy ending optional. Our choice, not his. Was indeed an ad. Still max hull. Touch wood, K, touch wood. Let's see. Now, what have they got? Right, they've got a regular beam and a multi-laser. We can turn on our heavy ion and disable your shield and burst laser your guns. We're going to be in your base, killing your dudes. Oh, good. And the thing I noticed, I don't know why, I hope this gets better. Alright, well, so far so hoopy. Now we'll shoot at them, the shields as well, to make sure they're properly out of commission. Bloody Streamlabs, the last little while, has not been... Oh! God! Wolf, thank you so much for the startling bitties. Well done. Earworms, banter, and bitties. You're trolling me like a champ today, and I appreciate it. Thank you kindly. Well done, sir. Well done indeed. That was a good one. Accept their offer. Fuel, missile. Your ship is surprisingly well equipped. Please take this and let us live. Where's it gone? Nope, it's not that one. It's not that one. There it is.
Hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell no, no, to the no, no. Hell to the no, no.
Eat shit. I'm getting a bit better at them. Getting a bit better. That was the right choice. That was a wise decision. And speaking of, yeah, I was just going to say, for some reason, since a few days ago, bloody the follows are not coming up. I actually separated the follow alert from all the others so that it wasn't having to overlap, and then I can have it in a different part of the screen. And so we've got like down here, Darkens, I think your other half now going by the name Dark Gamer Yami. Down here, but correct me if I'm wrong. We've had like 6 more people become residents of the channel since then, and it didn't go off once, and it's not even in the labels, so I've been trying to test it, but I hope it's bloody resolved itself. If anyone has become a resident and had no acknowledgement of it, I'm sorry. They should be going off. Because I've seen them in the list. Twitch records them, but for some reason Streamlabs has absolutely shit the bed on it the last few days. It wasn't you this time. No, it wasn't. I looked to check. But I just have to admit, I did assume it was. That is a good amount of stuff. Okay, guns are in a good place. We still need more power. Unlimited power. Because then we can have... Oh, look at this. Wolf, you're already a green level gunner. You're working towards gold. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we can have the guns going off, and if we can get another bit of another 2 more power bars, we can max out... We'll max out our engines for now, so we'll have maximum dodge, and then we can have one of our combat drones going, and then we can look to upgrade this another time. We might even spend some on some subsystems, because I think it's high time we upgraded the doors and sensors. And... Oh! I was prepared for this eventuality. Yon mouse here, just the battery finally went on it, which I knew it almost certainly would this stream. Thankfully I've got like 4 more charged and ready to go, because I'm smarter than the average bear. I mean honey-loving creature in the forest, not a gay man in the... big hairy man in the gay community.
The name LUL.
This time it was me, the name LUL. Well done. Got me again. And thank you for those 75, Lord Darkens. And you just redeemed no swearing. And it's always when I notice it, because there isn't any alerts to go with it to indicate unless I catch it in this particular chat of the 2. So from 9:45 and 15 seconds until 9:55 and 15 seconds, this has to be a wholesome, has to have the language of a wholesome Christian Minecraft stream. Fiddlesticks. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I think that's the one you're doing, Ava. Forget that, right? Thank you again for the biddies, mate. Thank you for the biddies, Darkins, I should say. Oh, where are we going to next? I'm not sure where we're going. Oh wait, I know what we're doing. It's Earworm Wednesday. Oh, they're charging. Just in case a couple who are just having a nice relaxing Wednesday evening, and then that just blasts through your ears. Deal with it. They're powering up their FTL. So get away, they'll no doubt water the fleet. Oh no, when we're right by the exit. Shit. I think for the sake of pride, we'll try anyway. Right. So they've got a little beamy drone. The missile launch is more of a problem. So okay. Let's have a think here. I think the heavy ion, if it misses, is going to do the shields. Now I feel old again. Well, good. Because I'm a decrepit old man at 37 going on 38, so the rest of you fetuses can feel like I do. Let's see. Thoughts. This thing on its own is no trouble. Well, we've got 2 shields. So I'm thinking ion will interfere with the shields either way, so we'll put everything against the guns and try and deal with that missile launcher. I could... Oh, I know what we could do. Engines to half. We'll turn the medbay off for the time being. Combat drone as well. Right, so we're now rocking a burst laser, a heavy ion, and a combat drone. Well, we've got the drone parts, because that will be slowing down the shields. Ah, motherfucker! Wolf, thank you very much indeed. Oh, Ava has got to put out a fire. Not the only old man in the chat. I know. We skew a little bit older here, and I am glad for it. I am very, very glad for it indeed. Let's put the burst laser. Yeah, we'll keep it there for the time being. Oh yeah, shit. We've got to deal with that engine thing before they jump away. Thank goodness it's delayed. Oh, they stung us a bit. The shipbreaks party are relieved to know that you are still one step ahead of the fleet. Wolf, again, thank you so much for 75 biddies. Sorry, I don't think I thanked you properly there. Techno. Oh, that's, is that still Incuria? Yeah, the Viking emote. I think I still got that. I haven't seen him for so long. Techno's like one of the first things experienced with the internet. Nice. And again, thank you for another 75 biddies. I appreciate that. Oh, twice now. Oh, I've got to wear the idiot hat. Sorry. You caught me. Thank you for those.
You said a swear.
I did. I said a couple. That's because you all successfully startled me, right? Over the headphones as well. I've got to balance it. My St. Paddy's Day. This is until I can actually order a proper dunce's hat and something that works with these headphones. Because I realise the hat is a great idea, but I've got these big clunky, chunky things, and the band on them is really... Well, there's my ever-receding hairline. But the band on them, as you can see, is like really quite thick with 2 C's. So, okay, it's the hat. I'll have to wear this for the remaining time and potentially embarrass myself further, which is not even halfway done yet. Not even. Is there a forfeit? Yeah, I've got to wear this for the rest of it, and I'm going to try and order an even more stupid thing, and then stuff I can do to make it more stupid the more times I swear against the rules. But this is a start. So well done on redeeming it and then making me break it. I will try to not break it again for the remainder of the time. Only a bit younger than you. My daughter's not long turned 17. Oh goodness gracious. Yeah, okay. Damn, I am as yet to my knowledge childless. Oh, 2 seconds folks, that might be oh, okay, cool. Discord. Lazy Cray. No, Lady Cray is going for a shower. Need more ugly hats. Yes, no, can't go wrong with ugly hats. All right. Oh yeah, we have fire. Go help there and go repair our sensors, because Oh, okay. Go, let's repair our engines. Oh, there's more fire in there. That's where it's coming from. And then... Oh, no, 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 no. Ava, run to the hospital. Go patch yourself up. And it turns out the hospital's on fire. Oh, it is also... It's not powered. Now it's powered. Okay. Oh, I still need to set people's blooming positions. Wolf as well. I'm going to actually set them. Once everyone's back on full health and everything's hunky-dory and tickety-boo. Right, so Ava is our engineer extraordinaire. We've got Wolf as our glorious gunner. We've got Captain Simi at the helm. Right, now, what was it? Return crew to save positions, hotkey enter. Save current crew positions, /. Right, good. Good. Marvellous. 31... I think we can afford another bar with that. Excellent. Now one more and we can have a combat drone. We can have everything up and running the whole time. And then I think it'll be a case of starting to look towards either a third shield and or subsystems. Time to get out of Dodge because we're heading towards the fleet as they come this way. So we're going to be in the warning band. Let's go! If I'm the captain, does that make you the ship's AI telling us all what to do? I'm sorry, I can't tell you that, Simi. Bonus points if you get that reference. You've arrived at the long-range beacon when the FTL... Yep, okay, fine. Ooh. You see a civilian space station with heavy damage. You receive a message, we've been hit hard by the war. We need more drone parts. Oh, this is one of these things where, one of these rare occasions where if you have a surplus of a particular thing, you can pass it on. It's the only time, because you can't sell material like these materials at stores. These are the opportunities to do, but we need all our parts because we have a missile launcher and we have drones. So I'm sorry. Tough. Just gonna have to suck. Civilian or Engi? Gonna leave them to their war-torn fate. Now normally there's an Engi homeworld. I will take it every time, but one thing I've noticed is we've had one store in the last 2 sectors, and as a result, a shockingly low amount of additional crew. That is the one thing we're low on. We're doing really well everywhere else. Even the weapons and the drones, everything I hoped would happen. But by now, we've usually got a 4th crew member. And without an Engi in the crew, the encounters that you can have in the Engi homeworlds aren't as favourable, because an Engi crew member will always give you all the blue options to give you better outcomes. What the hell was that? So we're going to have to take this civilian sector this time and hope that we get a bit better luck with recruitment this time around. Cray GPT. Oh, I love it. Been using ChatGPT for work, actually. Very cool. Yeah, I think you talked a little bit about that. Oh. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's my streak. Duolingo. I want to keep my streak going. Welcome to a new sector, blah, blah, blah. Okay. London buses, aren't they? Absolute London buses. Well, we jump to here. Oh, we can't go across that way. Fiddlesticks. Yeah. We could go to here, because mucking around in a nebula will slow the fleet down. So if we do the 1, 2, 3, we'll get a bit of money and go to this store. Or we could, even better, we can loop back that way. We'll do 1 store now, just to patch up. Go around and go to this one, and then head north and sort of bounce through that way. Yeah, I like that. Okay. We'll start off here just to get a little bit of cash for the first store. You find a mercenary for hire at this beacon. Oh, he's looking a bit tougher. What's he got on the side? Just hidden there. Okay, so he's got what looks like a multi-laser or just a regular laser thing. Could be a missile launcher. And a beam and 2 shields. Their unique skills can sometimes prove useful. We don't have to scrap. Has a teleporter, doesn't have drones. That's fine. Mercenaries are worse than rebels. The only honourable course is to engage the mercenary in battle. Glorious melee combat. Okay. Take the medbay off initially. We'll have our combat drone. And heavy ion on the shields. Burst laser on the teleporter initially, I think. Okay, you two can go and beat him up. Okay. Right, that's that thing out. Heavy ion focus on there. Did he teleport back? We'd damaged and disabled the teleporter. Huh, okay. Apparently they can still do that unless it's fully red. That's tricky. Fly close, goddammit. I want to hit it with them with my sword. That's how things work in 40k for sure. Oh, actually need to, damn it, I need to turn the medbay on. Alright, we'll knock that down for a little bit. Let's burst laser the guns. No, actually let's burst laser the shields. Yeah, the heavy ion's not quite what I was after. I was thinking the... Ah! Rude! Ava's going to defend her engine room. Because Engi aren't that good in combat. 7 missiles and 14 scrap. 7 missiles is pretty good. Yeah, okay. Nice. Thanks for all the rockets, idiot. We accept your surrender. I'm a cunt. Right, bedtime, night, all. Thanks for stream, Krayven. Drazza, you're very, 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 very welcome. Sleep well, my dude. Always a pleasure to catch you. Hopefully see you next time. And as a break from normal, sorry, different to normal, Friday evening. Friday evening, we'll be doing another stream for Good Friday. So if you want to chill Friday night, come and hang out here. BRB, quick look. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, there's a hunt. This time I caught it. This time there's a hunt in the chat. There's a hunt in the chat. Oh my God, there's a hunt in the chat. I'm involved. I'm involved. Where's the... not that one. Sound outburst.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Exclamation mark, hunt in the chat. You want to join KNI and live forever? You can. That is a lot of missiles. That is a lot of missiles. A lot of cock rockets. 20 oogly boos. Thinking subsystems. Doors probably. They're quite cheap to do. We keep neglecting upgrading them. I always keep neglecting upgrading them, so we won't this time. Okay, and everyone. Remember to press it. See that? Enter. Return to your stations. Although, one more power bar, so we don't have to keep compromising on our primary systems in order to deploy our drone, would also be totes cool. Oh yes, also, we're going to go to the store. That's why we got that additional little bits of scrap. Oh, we've got a good number of hunters. Good evening, Resident Grasshopper. Welcome. Happy Wednesday to you, my friend. Oh, wow. Okay, look at that. I even did some bonus time because I used 2 naughty words during... I used 3, didn't I? No, I didn't. I did it very recently. I said I'm a C word after the time had finished, because the time finished literally 5 minutes ago. So I did do the remainder of my time, and I didn't swear again within the 10-minute window. So that's okay, but I think anyone will forgive me because that explosion was hilarious. You find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail you and apparently have some valuable technology for sale. Oh man, some Engi as well, and they're pretty cheap. Cheap. Crew teleporter and cloaking. I mean, that hull repair drone, I want to give it a go. Engi crew member would be really quite welcome. Really quite welcome. We'll patch up our hull. We really don't need anything else. And I don't want to just spend scrap for the sake of it. That's a pity. Wouldn't have minded those crew. Nice! I think we all walked away with something there. Glorious, great work, folks. Yeah, we have the maximum required for a plated dust viper, so we got a nice bit of chits. If you want to learn more about your chits, exclamation mark chits in the chat. Jumpity. Oh, here they come. Oh, lads. Let's slow them down with some nebula dancing, shall we? A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. Attempt to follow and help them. Who needs to pay for Engi crew when you get them for free? You get lucky. And find them floating not too deep into the nebula. Thrilled to be found by friendlies. They come aboard and abandon their wrecked ship. What was the first thing I said, folks? Let's hope we can get some more recruitment in this particular sector. And we have a Neelis. Now Neelis is also a gunner, but Wolf here is a higher level gunner already, is working towards gold standard. We need a shield person. Also need a proper name. I think I did say Teepers was going to have it. I'm not sure if you've had one, although Teepers, just to never pay for crew. Never pay for crew. Pro tip. Have you had one recently? Because part of my brain is going you haven't. It's like if someone in the chat hasn't, obviously I'd like to try and keep it rotated so everyone can regularly get one. But a lot of the lovely regular names in here, I think a lot of folks have had since I've been back, because we've been pretty much playing this almost exclusively, have had someone. So not that I recall. No. If you don't think so, I'm not sure, but I don't think so either. That's why my brain went to it. You shall have one. You shall have one. Because a lot of the names in here with Kay and Wolf and Melissa and so on. Unacceptable! Oh my word! Very acceptable.
Ash said stabby.
Ash said stabby. No, we'll do it. Teepers, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Darkens. Very, very kind of you indeed. Right, Teepers, you are now our shield. I was about to say master or mistress, but Engi are made of groups of sentient nanobots, so you're our shield bot. Congratulations. All right, well that went really rather well. We don't want to loop back on ourselves. Yeah, now you can see it. These teeny tiny weeny little jumps that they do when you're deep in the nebula. It's eerily quiet. Well, that was exciting. Moving swiftly on. Hopefully we'll get something cool here, enough scrap to merit a second visit to the store. Just keeping half an eye on the fuel. It appears an automated rebel scout was positioned within the nebula to warn of your passing. Aha. Cloaking. This is a problem. Oh. Paused. Right, well we won't need the med bay because they won't do any damage to us. Combat drone. We're going to need to throw everything at their engine. Wondering if we see Leb and grab. Always unacceptable! I was immortalising the high scores. I am forever satisfied. Absolutely. Well, never mind the cloaking. We have got to shoot. Shoot, you useless little thing. Don't miss! That cloaking is going to come back online. Don't keep missing! Oh, right. FTL delayed. Okay, yeah, they are going nowhere. Burst laser on that. Heavy ion on. Okay, good. I think we're fine. Okay, thank goodness they didn't have shields. Thank goodness they were just relying on cloaking. We got some of our fuel back as well. And okay, that's enough scrap to be worth maybe topping up on some parts. Stretch, good idea, good idea. Oh, not so much because I've been exercising. Actually, I haven't gone to the gym since Monday, which is not good. What have I got coming up? I think I've got upper body pull, actually. Hang on. As a note, Morty and I are going to become firm chums, as he's into two of my favourite things now, which is excessive trips to the gym and Warhammer 40k, which occupy pretty much all of my waking thoughts. Collectively, what have we got going on? Here is yon sheet that I'm filling out. So I'm on week number 2 of phase 3, so that's weeks 5 to 6. Yeah, so this evening potentially, although it's getting bloody late and I've got London in the morning, which means I've got to be up early. Barbell deadlifts, barbell bench press, hang clean press, weighted pull-ups and weighted planks. It's 3 sets of 3. I'm going very heavy. Well, I say very heavy. Heavier than I have been before. I've been trying to build back up. So my barbell deadlift's going to be at 140 to 145 kilos. Bench press, this is 3 sets of 3. So I was hoping to get the bench press to 100 3 times, but 92.5 kilos. Hang clean press is up to 55 kilos. Might try and go heavier on that one. And the weighted pull-ups, I'm just putting the 6 kilo dumbbell between my legs and doing the rest of that. And I managed to hit weighted planks with a 25 kilo plate on my back at 60 seconds 3 times in a row, so I might try and do it at 27.5. That's either tonight or tomorrow's mission. Anyway, silly god mother damn it.
Time for me to clock out for lunch. In case I don't get back before end of stream. Good luck and have a good stream.
Thank you for the 75 star biddies. Have a good lunch. I hope we've managed to somewhat improve, break up the shitty day. Have a good lunch break. I hope that gives you a chance to reset as well, and the remainder of this afternoon does get better for you. The week improves and you have a nice Easter. Probably catch you on Friday, my dude, and around the town. But yeah, wishing you a better day, so unless we see you back again before tonight's finished. Thanks so much for being here. Enjoy your lunch. I do feel better. Well, that's as much as we can ask for, mate. Take care of yourself. And again, thank you for the biddy support and all of that. Okay, to the store. A ship engineer set up a small shop. Oh. What have you got on page 2? Oh my god, a drone recovery arm when we've got drones. That'd be such a perfect augment. Pike beam. Hull laser. Hull missile. High hull damage, decent breach chance. Oh. I really, really want that drone recovery arm. Oh, they've even got a nice range of crew options as well. But as I said, yeah. Hey, Citizen Waymond. Oh, sorry, you put your name was the same color as Dark as and you've got the red flag next to you. So I thought it was the same person because I glanced out the corner of my eye. I'm sorry I didn't say good evening earlier, right before the starter went off. Hello, hello, happy hump day, hello. Indeed, 1,000 pardons, 1,000 pardons. That could break the economy if you can recover the hull repair. That's the thing. That's the thing. I'm really wondering if missile launchers are 10 a penny, right? Or I'm building up missiles and getting by without them. It's a hell of a compromise to lose it, but the hull repair plus a drone recovery arm. That's gonna do it because that will put me on 42, 50. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Gonna do it. Shield piercing 5. Standard missile launcher on most Federation ships. It's quick. All right. Gonna do it. Gonna do it, and we're gonna have that. And then work towards upgrading the drone system, getting more power. But how much could the hull? How much scrap could the hull repair save you? That's exactly why. It's exactly why. If I can power that thing, and then get the drone parts back for it. Well, depending on how it works, we'll find out. I don't think it probably won't work that way. Crew drones require one drone to deploy, but they will not need to be deployed again until destroyed. They stay on the ship, right? So I still want to be able to deploy the combat one. So once we've got enough spare to keep it running. Oh, so it works a lot like the regular repair droid or the defense droid. Okay, so it's more like a helper robot than one that goes in and out. All right, so each time we're taking hull damage per drone part, hopefully it won't waste them. But the main thing is, if we want to repeatedly deploy this, we won't have this also competing for drone parts. Still worth it, and I'm sure with a bit of saving up we can come across another missile launcher, hopefully. Been ninjaing around Twitch and Discord streams. Like, hey, fair play to you, mate, fair play. Okie dokie, artichokey. Ooh, that's looking a bit careful. Well, we can get in more jumps if we do the nebula again, and then sort of muck around on this side of space, so that'll slow them down to half speed if we're here. Oh, pirate fighter. This particular shape of fighter looks unknown weapon for 45 scrap. It's probably going to be something quite good as well. Black market weapons trader spins your tail at the dangers of Nebula before pushing his wares. If we attack him, it might give us one for free as a surrender thingy, because he hasn't got any drones. He's just got a teleporter. So eat all the poop. He's got two rounds of multi lasers. That can punch through stuff, but only one set of shields. So, not enough power. Fiddlesticks. Alright, we'll just compromise that. Drop that bad boy. Burst laser. Put it all on the shields for right now. Right, we're going to have a teleporter. Where are they? Oh, okay, they're in here. So, what is it? Ava and Wolf. Ava and Wolf going to cause all kinds of havoc. Right, bye-bye shields. Burst laser there, and heavy ion on that as well. We took 1 point of hull damage. Alright, we are absolutely chewing them up. Absolutely chewing them up. Mind you, they only got the one shield, which I'm surprised by. I thought by this sector that even pirates would have two. Okay. To the med bay. That regular combat drone is absolutely paying for itself. It's so... 3 fuel, 8 missiles, 16 scrap. I think if it just blows up, we won't necessarily get a weapon. I'm going to accept that. And do we get to Oh, I was going to say, if it went off again, do we get to rickroll them again? That would have been awesome. I can see the missiles really piling up now. Now that we don't have anything to spend them on. I better resave our positions. So Wolf back on the guns, Ava back in the engine room, and then we do a quick resave. And what is it? / right. Station saved. Excellent. Oh, squeaky bum time. Let's jump forward here. I'm one hand at the moment. As every time I stop petting my cat, he claws me like, excuse me. You're doing very well for one-handed typing. That's normally a thing guys master. Jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by the lightning. What is it? Just because multiple recently looming in the shadows, I was like, that's a good enough excuse. Manually search the wreckage for survivors and equipment, avoid the risk and wait to jump away unscathed. We're on half power. 1 shield, half engines. Alright, how's this? 1 gun. Whatever jumps out at us is going to be troublesome to deal with, to say the least. But let's have a go. Suck my nuts, RNG, and lick my vinegary taint. Most of the debris is hardly even usable as scrap. However, you eventually find an intact weapon that can be mounted on your ship. I am so hard right now. Oh, mate. Oh, mate. Oh, mate.
You can't touch this.
Oh, smasher laser.
You can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Hell yeah, that is legit. No risk, no reward. Yep, no guts, no glory. Glorious. Glorious. And they all cost 2, so we can play with them interchangeably. Much like a rampant rabbit. Hull laser 1, maximize hull damage. Burst laser 2, multiple shots. Shots per charge 3. 14 seconds, 12 seconds, 30. 12, 30, 40. That's rather nice. Sequential. Double damage on systemless. I mean, this is actually a pretty basic ass laser, but if we want to buy back something better, that'll help towards selling it. And in the meantime, it doesn't cost ammo to use. All right. Yeah, let's get the ability to deploy more drony bits and pieces. And also, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, we'll jump across this bad boy. The double damage on empty rooms is pretty sweet. Yeah, I think we only get the 1 shot. A missile shoots across your bow when the jump completes. Your scans quickly reveal a ship with pirate markings pursuing an unknown vessel. The pirate hails you. Damn it, we weren't expecting company. Stay out of this and you could profit. 1 fuel, 1 drone part, and 15 scrapped. Ha. You call that a bribe? Mate, I wiped my ass with that. I wouldn't even roll out of bed for that. Jesus Christ.
Ding dong, motherfucker! Ding dong!
That didn't entirely make much sense, but I don't care. Try to be a hero, attack the pirate. The pirate ship stops its pursuit and locks weapons onto your ship. Does it now? Take note, that bribe is insulting. Roast them. We are gonna.
Starts to come and then he pulls out.
Hopefully not. Yeah, let's actually have all our goddamn power back, please. Do we bother with the heavy ion right now? Drains and lock systems, or do we go for like maximum? To be fair, they've got 2 sets of shields. I'm thinking. Let's. They got teleporters. We need the med bay. Okay, we'll knock this one down. Combat drone. We could go for full assault. A good defense is a good offense is a better defense. Is that what they think we're worth? Right! Like we're some cheap whore. Outrageous. The missile thing's a problem though. The hull laser, double damage on empty rooms. Rather use it to take out stuff at the moment though. Exactly, we're expensive whores, right? Yeah, I knew you get it. Oh, a mantis. Those buggers hit like nothing on Earth. Yeah, before our poor Engi, before Tifa's there gets shredded. Okay, good. That's one dead mantis. Teepers, go patch yourself up. Back on the guns. And you back on... Simi back on there. Okay. This is paying off so far. Oh, that's a big missile. Yeah, oh, that's a breach missile. Okay. Go patch. You've proved a sufficient match to the pirates. They're powering up their FTL to try and get away. Are they now? Burst laser there. Hull laser. Actually, hull laser on an empty room in order to maximize damage. Shoot. Oh, enemy FTL delayed. Oh, fine. Our previous offer was not generous enough. Let's improve it. 6 fuel, actually tempting. 2 drone parts and some extra scrap. Oh, accept it and leave? No, because whoever they were pursuing might give us something. I mean, that's actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. That is indeed an improvement. We wish to work for the Federation. Maybe we should eliminate pirates and save our citizens from harassment. Grasshopper, goodness. You made a rather wholesome and honourable argument there, and it's seconded by K Majesty herself. Well, I can't argue with that, can I? Our fuel situation's not too bad. Neither's our drone part situation. Yeah. Well, that was easy. The pirate explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useless scrap material. Examine the ship you just saved. Thank you for the aid. I'm an arms dealer that usually only works with rebels. I'm so glad we saved you. Did we just take out, like, the Firefly crew? Like, the good pirates? Ah, shit.
Are we the baddies?
We might be. Oh, hunt's available. We should all be able to be bribed. Kill and loot all pirates. We shouldn't be able to be bribed. There's a hunt in the chat, folks. There's a hunt in the chat. A hunt in the chat.
Oh, what a day. What a lovely day.
Yeah, go on. Always down for it. Don't forget, if you want some chits on your lonesome, you can spin. If you got the chits to do it. And look at that! I swear it's not rigged in my favour. I have just as much chance as any of you. 250 chits. As Neil Buchanan would say on Art Attack, try it yourself. What are you gonna... Oh, this is an interesting concept. He's a oh, come on. It's a store. It's like a store that's not there, but it becomes available. Hey, at least you broke even. So, cloaking and a crew teleporter. Patch up. Hull laser 2. Shots per charge 3. Normal damage 1. Fires more projectiles per shot. Takes a bit longer. Breach missiles. Slow, but really powerful. Glaive beam. One of the most powerful weapons of war ever created. Known to take out some shits in a single blast. Costs a lot of power. Oh. Defense drone 2. The problem is we've only got 2 slots. What could we sell? Hull laser 1 for a hull laser 2 might be nice. Or for a breach. We've got 56. Yeah, the hull laser 1 I'm not so enamored with. Rather get an ion blaster. I'm thinking, okay, cool, we got that for free. Hull laser 2 or breach, because we got 29 missiles, which is a lot. And that hits for a lot of damage. Alright, it's slow and takes a bit more power. 22 seconds is, and if it misses, it misses. But if it hits like buggery. How did we do? Played a Dust Viper, great job. I think we all profited. Yeah, not a story of my life. Hey, breaking even. Can't go wrong. Hull laser 2 for the extra shots. It means it's basically like burst laser, but it will do double damage Shots per charge 3, so it basically does 3, but on empty rooms, hull laser 2, hull smasher laser mark 2. Pretty much the same as the burst laser 2, but the option of double damage on systemless rooms. I'm torn. Breach for our missiles, but we will eventually run out of missiles. And they hit really hard. And then we can also top up fuel repairs. Not enough for the glaive beam, although that thing, it's so powerful, but... Plus it can cut... This one can cut through shields. Need to save up for that. That'd be a nice 4th one. I'm thinking the breach to have the option. We just go back to combat drone, burst laser 2, and the heavy ion. Breach when we need it. I know it's slow, though. 22 seconds is fucking slow. That's where weapon preloading or having your weapons ready to go when you arrive somewhere would be a nice addition. Or basically a slightly slower but more powerful version of the burst laser 2. 29 missiles. Gonna do this one. Then let's top up our hull. And a couple more points of fuel, because what's the harm? Okay. And then we've got to save up to upgrade the guns a little more. What's the next gun upgrade? Yeah, in order to be able to deploy the breach missiles along with something else. Gonna need a 3rd shield. That's gonna start getting pricey. Getting the 3rd shield and the power bars for it, that does really cost. Okay. Still, nice. Where to next? Down here! Down here. Yes, indeed. Great job, folks. Great jobs. All around. You discover a nearby planet speckled with settlements, though none respond to your hails. Oh, okay. We should also be upgrading subsystems as well. It's so far touch wood. Yes, solid. Absolutely solid. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, really. The stress beacon. Okay, we can come round to there. Oh, we can't go to there. Yeah, alright. I'm thinking one... Okay, it's going to be one. So 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jumps, 4 jumps. Be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll just get away with it. We'll just get away with it, right? So we're going to down a bit and loop and dip. Oh, fuck off. Flares, super giant class M star. The ship will gradually overheat till you get out of here or die. Pirate apparently oblivious, and we all know the rest. Oh, this pirate has got, that's either a pike laser or that ridiculously brutally powerful laser. So we'll be dealing with that shortly by aiming for their okay. See if we can disable the weapons first. Rudeness. So much rudeness. Don't miss. That's a free shield hit. Okay. Don't keep missing. Okay, that got through. That actually got through and took out their guns for a good little while. So now aim for the shields and burst laser on the guns. Time to follow my cat's example and go to bed. Morty, thank you so much for being here as always. Very, very, very much appreciated. Good to know that you are into the Warhammer as well as the gym. Oh, solar flare imminent. Take care of yourself. Maybe see you on Friday. If not, have a great Easter and Easter weekend, and I will catch you again soon. Have a good night's sleep as well, mate. Accept their offer. We are beaten. Take these and leave us to our shame. Not with a bribe like that. Although, oh, well, that's a nice easy place to deal with a fire. That's not a bad one either, to be honest. Okay. Right, that's apparently not working very well. as that is slowly wrecking my hospital. Go put that out, please. Okay. Oh, damn it. It managed to just damage it. We took a hull point from the fire. That's better. That's better. Right, let's get that fixed and then jump away. Okay. Return to stations. Oh, good timing. Straight across this bad boy. -2 fuel for drone parts. A strange vessel approaches. A digital message appears on your view screen. This is an automated merchant. Refill this vessel with fuel and it will supply you with drones. Yeah, drone parts are more expensive than fuel, and the exchange would suit us. Okay, cool. Nice. Nice and straightforward. 31. We'll take the power bath now. Power is always more flexible. Oh, now we can finally keep all our systems at max and deploy a combat drone and have our 2 primary weapons available as well, which is great. Distress beacon, potential double reward, hopefully not too much trouble. Let's see what we've got. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends, comrades and lovers, you have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board. Now, this is the one where we potentially lose a crew member, which would rather not happen, but refugees, then running away, let's hail them. Trade with them. The vessel is ready to hear for you. They're running low on supplies. They suggest a trade. 5 fuel, yeah, that would top up our fuel considering we're drowning in missiles. Sure. Nice. This is kind of good. It's like rebalancing. So 27 missiles are still great. 20 fuel, 12 drone parts. That was a very straightforward distress as these things go. Alright, we got in here a little bit earlier, but not so early. We couldn't have afforded one because 2 more jumps would have put one... Oh, we would have just gotten away with it, but would have had to backtrack on ourselves. Never mind. Right, we really need to save up for a third. A bit more... Either a bit more drone. I think the requirement to be able to deploy our breach missiles when we need it necessitates an improvement in the guns over deploying the hull repair drone. Third shield and subsystems. We're going to start needing greater volumes of scrap because 2 shields is going to start becoming the standard in the next sector onwards, as a number of you know. You have jumped into the aftermath of what appears, or it seems, I should say, to have been a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screens, and you can still see the remains of dying ships sparking and breaking apart. Feels like the aftermath of a 40k fleet battle. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. Right. We'll either get jumped by something, lose hull points of damage, discover nothing, get a little bit of scrap, or if we get really lucky, like a cool weapon or a augmentation or something. But we'll investigate the battlefield. Nice. Scan the battlefield and are able to salvage some useful materials from the wreckage. But hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Really thinking door subsystems next. I know I keep talking about shields and guns and stuff, but considering we haven't got the doors manned, we need to be able to put some breach things on them. Right, next sector. We are on to sector 4. Zoltan Homeworlds. I wouldn't mind a Zoltan crew member for the bonus power they give you. The species is not renowned for giving anything for nothing. Always be assured of a fair hearing. They've got all that funky monkey shield technology. We should also really upgrade the oxygen. It's taking a long time to replenish. Distress beacon down south. Well, that's annoying. We've got to loop back on ourselves, but if we can pull ahead of the fleet far enough, we've got a chunk of nebula here to move through to get to the exit, which will slow them down. I used to really despise nebulas, but I'm starting to dislike them a bit less again. Going this way for the potential double reward, although it's kind of countered by the fact that we're going to have to jump back on ourselves. Small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system is... Oh, promise to help. We've got an Engi crew member this time. Yep. And an ion weapon. Nice. They weren't too happy with the fact we just fired on it, which is our first option on this particular run. Remotely repair it. I think disable it is better to remotely repair it than disable it. Yeah, oh. Happy days. Missile drone parts scrap. Your crew members able to remotely fix glitch in the defense AI, allowing the repair crew to close and finish the job. The station gives you its thanks along with the reward. That is what we're talking about. Nobody likes a distressed southern region, especially if it's on fire. Indeed, Kay. Oh, thank you, Diablo Biddies. Good evening, Citizen Cozy. How you doing, man? Glad you're able to make the latter part of tonight's show. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. I hope you're enjoying a shorter week before a long Easter weekend. And life is otherwise treating you well. Okay, as I said, I think we will upgrade the doors. And medbay. Oxygen, do we save up? Let's save up for the increase in the guns, because then we've got it in the power to play around with. And thank you again for the 5 biddies. Insert Skeletor, I'm into that meme. I'm into that. Hey, Broken, I don't think anyone's lost on that yet. We're breaking even, because you can lose a little bit. It wouldn't be any fun if there wasn't any risk. Oh, it's a bit annoying, but that was actually worth the 1 extra fuel, and the bigger cost is the lost time. Yeah, there's the fleet. All right. This particular node is connected to several others, so it'll give us some nearby information. Oh, that is quite a big Zoltan bomber with Zoltan shield technology, and then 2 shields after the fact, and powered up doors, but they don't have any drones, they don't have any cloaking, they don't have any teleportation. You discover a number of Zoltan civilian ships fighting off pirates. Unfortunately, one ship mistakes your purpose and moves into attack. They're refusing all communication. You have no choice but to fight. Bum. That is... Oh, that's a powerful... That's like a burst laser 2. Or that's one of the better multi-shot lasers in the game. And that one's going to teleport nasty things at us. So without further ado, combat drone punches through that Zoltan shield technology nice and quick. Well, a heavy eye on everything, because the heavy ion will automatically start disabling the shields as it hits them. And then see how we do. See how we do. Shoot! Just don't miss. Point by point. 2, 3. Bang. Where's that going to teleport? Ah, it missed us. Good. Oh, wow. 5 shots. Okay, that's a burst laser 3 or some kind of thing. That is one of the best guns in the game, and that is a real bloody problem. Go fix the med bay. Holy crap. Holy... That's why we shot at the guns. That little bomb's annoying. Okay, this one's going to be a nasty fight. Okay, heavy ion back on. See if we can disable. Well, we're getting there bit by bit, but ooh, oh damn, there goes our drone system. Patch that up. We need that. We really need that. Okay, good. Their shield's going to be out for a little bit of time. Those fires are a problem. Okay, burst laser. Let's focus on the shields a bit more. Actually, no, never mind. Just keep focusing on the weaponry. Okay, this pairing of the burst laser and the heavy ion is doing quite nicely. That is not going away on its own. Get out of there, and this is why the blast door is going to help. We'll vent that fire into space. We won't recover the drone. We'll just leave it there and then we'll get it back. Fuel, missiles, and more scrap. Nice. Think we got that back. Okay, good. That's vented that fire. Took us... It's about 90, but over 10% of our hull gone, but it could be worse. Right, nice. Ouch, civilian ship. Yeah, no weapons of mass destruction here. I assure you, officer, we have licenses for all of this. Please come this way and I'll show you. Right. And then another point, we can get the power bar to back that up, and then our weapons are in pretty good shape. We can have a burst laser and a breach, a heavy iron and a breach, or a burst laser, yeah, burst laser, heavy iron, burst laser, breach, heavy iron, breach. So we've got a combo of all of the above, which is pretty nice. With just one more power thing, and then it's all about getting a third shield. Right, is everyone all patched up to full health? Back to your stations. Top that up would be okay. Nothing of particular interest. No distress, no store, no anything particularly funky. Let's go down to here. This one's touching quite a few. Maybe it'll give us a bit more going on that way. Casually has a 5-round burst laser installed, which is probably the best weapon in the game, or one of them. Just basic self-defense. Don't have time to hail the Zoltan ship that was waiting at this beacon before it jumps away. They are a careful race. Are they indeed? Okay, we'll go to the middle one, and again, in the absence of scanners that tell us what's going on. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. Attempt to follow and help them. Ah! Bum. Not the outcome we wanted, but maybe we'll get something good out of it. While searching fruitlessly through the nebula, you stumble upon a rebel ship, which the Federation loyalists are likely hiding from. Now, there's a small chance that if we defeat this, the Federation people will find us again and give us more, but it's small if my experience recalls correctly. Okay, oxygen's not quite fully topped up yet. Oh, you know what I'm tempted to do? We've got a lot of missiles. They're powerful, but yeah, go on. Deploy the drone. Burst laser the shields. Because that missile is going to punch through. Actually, we'll burst laser the guns as well, because we've got to shoot through the shields anyway. The heavy laser will be stopped by our shields. The missiles will go right through it, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. So we need the med bay on. Oh, less of that. They've also got that going on. Engi aren't the best in combat. Okay, right, that's a big old rocket about to hit us. Oh, Christ, that really stung. Run to the med bay. Go help in there. Right, there go their guns. Turn it off. Heavy ion on. Target the shields. Burst laser target the shields. They're trying to punch through there. You two, before they fuck with our drones. That fire is getting out of control, so this is proving quite a tough fight. Depressurize that. Right, they're teleporting away. Good. Looks like we've got a target. Oh. They're trying to flee. They're trying to flee and offer to bribe us. Nuke 'em. It's not a good bribe. It's not a good bribe. I reckon we can do it. We will not accept surrender. He says. Okay. Return to your stations, please. Oh yeah, we might need to shut that door. Come on. We got them. About to say, we just stayed in the green.
Unstoppable.
Thank you, Cozy. Hell yes. Thank you for the 41 minutes. That was getting a bit tight. But we did it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much indeed. Trying to find a suitable. Nope. I'm not fast enough. Yeah.
I like what you got.
That's very suitable for space. Okay, I'm going to let our oxygen fully restore. I'm also going to send all of them to the med bay because they all took a bit of a pummeling there. And we'll put our engines back as well. Thank you kindly, mate. Thank you. T-Piss, didn't I say go into... Oh, there's only room for 3 in the med bay. Interesting. I thought it was room for 4, but no, obviously one of them is for the medical station itself. Okay. I could do with a little bit of a patch up, but we can afford... Oh no, we're in danger, so no we can't. We're here. Let's jump through a bit further. So I'm just looking at the time. Oh, a rock ship. The Nebula turns out to be the hiding place of a terrified rock crew taking refuge from the Zoltan border police. What, were they trying to build a wall and the energy people were like, no, don't do that. They don't seem prepared to risk your leaving with their coordinates and open fire. Missile and heavy laser again. Yeesh. Okay. I think we'll keep this a bit more straightforward. That breach missile is good, but save it for some slightly special occasions. Right, we'll deal with the shields for... No, actually, heavy ion on the shield, burst laser on the guns is working. Med bay party. There's coffee in there, Nebula. There's coffee in there, Nebulas. Damn it. Really, I really wouldn't mind a defense drone. Oh, they've got a double heavy laser. That is a... Yeah, fires 2. Christ. Our oxygen! No! Okay, there it goes. Let's patch up our oxygen, please, before we all suffocate. Oh, we're getting lucky with the misses so far. Okay, yeah, just keep the shields out of commission as best we can. Actually, I think to stop them constantly replenishing, let's actually shoot them properly. Yeah, less of that. Alright, go help. Fire plus repairs is not a good shout. Plus fires eat up oxygen faster. Could you stop it? Why did the missile launch have to be the secondary weapon? Because that's the one that our shields can't do anything about, and it's actually starting to cost us 6 missiles, 21 scrap. Alien vessel, cease your attack. We will pay. No, you did too much damage to me. Get Ben. Get Ben. I'm purely choosing that out of spite. Plus, I don't need the rocket, so I'll take the scrap. That was pure spite. Pure spite. Go repair the cameras. And again, back to hospital. Everyone's taking a bit of a beating. Oh, that breached us as well. Good job I looked. Yeah, let's patch things up a bit more. And take 2 of you to go and repair this time. Whew. The purest coffee. Okay, return to your stations, except Teepers go to the med bay. Oh, we still can actually do things with the ship. Right, more power. More power. Okay, now we can max out the weapons as we see fit. And I'm thinking upgrades to some other subsystems. Oh. Oh, tempting to max out our doors. Might actually also be worth a bit more oxygen, because I'm starting to notice it's taking a lot longer to... What? It's X for all doors on the ship, isn't it? Yeah, it's taking a lot longer for us to replenish our oxygen, so we'll have that and then it will refill. How much quicker does it refill? 3 times faster, that's good. Next port call is a 3rd shield. in the alright, time for bed for me. Yes, indeed, it's like 10 to midnight for you. See you around, everyone. Have a lovely rest of the week. Melissa, thank you so much for being here and counselling like a champ. Hopefully see you on Friday. Of course, we'll catch you around the town. Have a good rest of your week, and if I don't see you, have an excellent Easter. Take care. Okie dokie. Yeah, looking at the time, we'll see if we can get a little further. Oh, shop up here. Oh, Phil. We'll go this way, but probably shouldn't have spent so much just then, because I bet they've got some great stuff here. A mantis crew has hunkered down in the abdomen of a long-dead space whale. The only way, presumably, for them to operate their black market without detection. Worth a look. Healing beam and a Hermes. Okay, both of those are kind of meh. We've got better missiles. The only thing of interest there on this page is the mantis crew member. And okay, they've just got the standard systems on the second page. This is a pretty weak store, as stores go. So I think we'll do some hull. Also, with the drone parts we've got, I just realised, I think saving up so we can deploy our little hull repair chappy would be not such a bad shout, as he could have done that with our drone parts. Okay, we come this way. We'll go around the top. We'll go around the top. At least there's not flares. Oh, automated rebel scout. Okay. With 2 combat drones, a shooty one and a beamy one, and an ion weapon and a missile launcher and oh crap. That's quite dangerous. Okay. Combat drone, oxygen down to 1. Turn that on, breach missile off, burst laser on the guns, breach on the drones. We'll just have to punch, because the breach will go straight through and deal with both of those, because with 2 shields we're going to take a bit of a beating from this with their rate of fire, especially with all this going and the missiles coming in as well. That just disabled one of our shields. Yeah, this is going to get nasty. If they hit our guns, we are in a bit of trouble. Right, there go the drones. RN get flooded. Skynet. Wolf indeed, but that breach missile just took out all their shields. Now we can aim for these shields. Sorry, all their drones for long enough, and then heavy ion their guns, which I believe are here. Oh no, their guns are actually fully out. That was paced pretty well. We just took just how much damage they did to us in about 5 seconds. And then proceeded, okay. That was a really quite dangerous setup. Those 3 guns and 2 drones, they just carved off 10% of our health in as much time as it took to blink. But got lucky that that breach missile didn't miss and turned the battle around. Cool. That stung though. That definitely stung. Ava to here. Crikey. How much to improve the drone system again? Oh, we'll do that now. And then with the power. We can juggle the power around, right. Let's deploy our hull repair right now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at him go. Look at him go. Hull damage. What hull damage? How many more points do we get? 3 to 5. It's what is it? Repairs 3 to 5 damage to your hull per drone part. Yes, please. Oh my god, this is the best drone ever. I'm never getting rid of that. Once we got better guns, I might swap out Combat 1 for either a Combat 2 or a Defense Drone 2. We're keeping him. Okay, that's why that thing is worth 42 to sell. That is sick.
That was legitness. Yeah.
God damn right. Okay, good to know. You know what, folks, we are in a very good position. We just patched back up. Look at our fuel, look at our missiles, look at our drone parts, our weapons, our systems, and our drones, and our crew. This has been, if we ignore that false start that never happened, that was just a test at the beginning of the show, this has been a charmed run. And I need to actually get a bit better at getting to bed on time and taking care of some things. So we'll do the outro. If you can stick around for a bit of the outro, if we do opt to raid somebody and say farewell, very much appreciate it. But what a great run tonight. What a great run. Maybe this is the one, but let's not jinx it. Let's not jinx it. Okay, I'll back to the main cam here. Save and quit. And oh, I must make sure I put, is it Rampant Rabbit has now been used, so I take that off of that part of the list. And this time I'll save those in order. I'm just saving that on the notepad. Wunderbar. Move y'all over to here. Okay. Okay. Excellent, splendid, marvellous. Well, that was very fun, very entertaining, laugh-filled, chat-filled Wednesday evening. And that is all thanks to you fine folks. I very much appreciate it. First and foremost, I can see why it's worth what it is, right? Right? That drone is the tits. Let's do some credits. So, thank you. Getting us started. Simi, wonderful to see you again. Thank you so much for re-upping your citizenship with your prime for 19 months now, and actually triggering the correct prime alert. And then Ava, who has been a crew member extraordinaire, dropping and becoming a first-time citizen with your prime. Thank you so much for being here. And of course, folks, if you want to get to know us and hang out with us more, as Melissa's just gone to bed, I'll do all this stuff. Cravenstown is the place to be. If you haven't taken up your residency, or you took it up and have gone off into the wilds for a while, your stuff is exactly where you left it. Lovely community, emotionally mature, skews a bit older, people who've got a good balance of real life and internet life. It operates like a town. It's a sci-fi themed town. It can be anything in your mind, from post-apocalyptic Fallout style to Cloud City from Star Wars and everything in between. But it's community first with the stream on the side. This is the main broadcast from the content multiplex. We really run and enjoy the fluff and lore, L-O-R-E, of it. But yeah. Oh my goodness! Folks, let's get some legits! Holy crap! Oh.
Waymond Wolf gifted 5 subs.
Goodness me, let's see who they go to. Well, firstly, Wayman, thank you. And we call gifts with the town theme visas here. Thank you so much. I need to actually make a unique 3D thing for gifts, which will come in months, because now I'm back doing this, I barely have time for anything. But thank you from the bottom of my heart. That is phenomenally kind of you. And that has gone to Sprouty, who's thoroughly deserving, guild member and healer extraordinaire from Bodge and Leggett. Grasshopper for their 2nd month, also thoroughly deserving. Kay, one of our longest standing, most awesome citizens and VIPs, back with now her 14 month. Toots for 6 months. And Taya, thank you so much, Taya, for the lurking and hanging out you've been doing. You are now not just legit, you are Cravenstown legit. Enjoy your month visa that gives you access to emotes, including the only legit emote on Twitch. Common gamer slang, you won't see that anywhere, and a bunch of other great ones as well. Improved lodgings, as you're no longer in residency apartments, you're in citizens towers, and ability to enter the monthly giveaways that our subscribers are. By the way, citizens are subscribers because we go with the town theme. All deserving recipients, and once again, a sincere thank you to Citizen Waymond Wolf. That is very, very, and of course, ad-free viewing and all the perks that usually come that are standard with being here. Thank you so much. That is incredibly kind. And yes, for anyone who's become a resident, aka a follower, I'm sorry if it hasn't been going off. Hopefully, it will get fixed. To continue with the credits, so Ava. Each Toxic Wolf for 100 bits, then 200 bits and triggering a hype train. Melissa for re-upping her citizenship for 14th month. Darkens for tier 3 lordship for 37 months. Wolf for another 75 biddies. Darkens for 75 biddies. Wolf for 75 biddies. Darkens 75 biddies. Darkens for 2 more 75 biddies for having to head out to lunch. Cozy for 5 biddies. Cozy for 41 bits. And Waymond right there, swooping in at the end with an incredibly generous gift to start off the month on the gifted sub table. And of course, all the rest of you, from the chattiest chatter, the lurkiest lurker, and everyone in between, thank you for being here. If you're not already, well, there's once again the Krayven's Town's Discord. If you've been hanging out, you've just been chilling, you've been here, you've been enjoying the show, and you haven't already, become a resident. Hit that follow button, costs you nothing. And if you don't have them on notifications, the real follow button, so you know when I'm next live. You're going to sing in the jungle, right? Yes, Friday. Hold me to it. It's only a whim away. And of course, the socials. This will eventually be up on YouTube once I get the previous 4 episodes up. But the latest episode up on YouTube of FTL on my channel is with timestamps and everything for like the highlights and easy bits. But it's the whole stream. Is episode 7, about a week and a half ago. Instagram for where my real life and Twitch cross over a little bit. Facebook is Facebook, and Twitter is pretty much streamer dedicated. Is that even playing any music anymore? Oh, it's just because it's just gone very, very quiet. There we go. Right, let's see who's about. I'll have to move you folks back onto this screen while I do so. Although it's getting very late, and I have to admit, I'm not all that keen to do the sort of post. Mute. Okay. Oh, I haven't seen him for a long time, and he's a nice dude. Frenum or Frenom Nom. Right. Raiding time. We are going to raid somebody. So here are your emotes. If you've only got a few minutes, I would mean the world to me if you're able to jump in. And if you've got the emotes, there's a legit version. If you don't worry, we've got you covered. Let's raid Frenom Nom. Let's start it. Be delighted if you can jump in. Be so happy if you can. So I will be back, all being well, on Friday evening for Easter Friday or Good Friday. But until I next see all of you, thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for hanging out. It's been an absolute pleasure. It's been a really fun stream. Have a good rest of your week and Easter weekends. Cheers, everybody. We're going to head over that way now. And of course, and as always, keep it legit. Good night.